Training. Alrighty, well, we're back to another one, huh? Another episode of TPKR Thursday Hangout. It's been quite the week, but I must say I'm glad that it's Thursday. I have a day off tomorrow,
Nice.
so it'll be a relaxing evening, relaxing time.
That's good. Day off.
Oh yeah, it's been a rough week. So tell me, how's it how's everything going with the oh man.
That was a custom job on that brake caliper. It got it to go, but man, they to give you those bolts, carriage bolts for the rotor. They're
Yeah.
freaking too long.
Oh, so you had to cut them short with the grinder? You had to get a cut off
Yeah,
wheel and
I
all
had you
that?
chop
Yeah.
them down. Yep, that's all it was. It was rubbing on the fork and everything, and it was just sticking too far out. And I did chop off about 1 millimeter or so off just each one of the hardware.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you have to do that, man, just because, I mean, I guess, they don't, sometimes it's an oddball size, right? So you always got to modify.
Yep.
There's always something you got to modify, man. And nothing is ever always like bolt on, right? Very rare is it just like bolt on.
Yeah, nothing's ever. If you don't have the mechanic skills, this is not the stuff to be getting into.
I agree, 100%. But I'm glad it worked. So the clearance was good.
Yep.
You didn't have to do much.
I just had to take a lock washer off of the slide pin for the brake rotor for the brake caliper itself, and everything fell into place.
Oh, nice. But the adapter for Smolik fit around the hub, I see, right?
It barely fit. It was snug.
Oh
Just
wow.
because the way they designed it, they had bubbled concaved it into the wheel, so it kind of made it fit funky. But once they cut it down and grinded the sides of the bolts a little bit, that's all it took.
You had to grind down the bolts and that was it.
Yeah, I had to grind down each side of it for the disc mount setup went for the main hub itself, because the way he created it with the concave. So I had to just shave off a little bit on the edges, and I sent all the information to Ethan what they needed to do, and I sent it to Kurt.
To update their adapter to fit this concave, so they're gonna have to do like a concave on their end for it to sit flat, basically.
If Gemini keeps playing around with these wheels like he's doing, he's gonna make it extremely difficult for everybody.
Yeah, you pretty much just do one hub and keep it that way. Like don't keep modifying it.
Yep.
Right.
But Ethan, I was talking to Ethan and Kurt. He keeps changing every few years.
Every 2 years?
About every few years, he's been changing the style of the hubs.
Wow.
I think he's doing it deliberately.
I don't know why he would
give
do that,
it a new look, but if you trying to get, I guess he would want them to buy their Gemini. The only thing I can Gemini rotors.
Right.
But they're $80 for one.
Yeah, it's nuts. That's a lot of money for one. That's why.
And then the replacement rotor is like $55, I think, for one rotor. Which I rather spend $55 in free shipping, because you got to pay for Gemini. You got to pay for the rotor and the shipping.
Oh, he doesn't give you free shipping?
Nope.
I thought he gave free shipping.
Oh no. He makes you pay for it. I paid almost like $40-something for shipping just for the wheels. You can only imagine what it's going to be for a rotor.
Man, at that price, though, dude, you're paying like $400 for wheels. You got to be able to get free shipping. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He charges for shipping for the wheels, even. I mean.
Yeah. That's not cool. Yeah, we get free shipping on our stuff, right? You know.
Yeah, good. They're good quality wheels, but they just take forever to get them. Being a one-man person.
Yeah. I mean, that's true too, Mike. Maybe he did. Maybe Mike Miller was saying maybe he listened to the feedback and fixed the flaws, but I don't necessarily know if that concave on the hub was a flaw or not. You know.
I don't know. It wasn't too bad of a deal because I only had to shave off just a tiny bit, and it went right in.
Not bad. I know he made them lighter, right?
Yep. So yeah, I told Ethan you have to do a bit of work to get it to work, but if they know what they're doing and they look at it, take their time with it, you can get them to go right on there.
Yeah, you didn't struggle. You didn't seem to struggle one bit. I mean, one minute you showed us a picture of how it fits. The next minute, it's on there. It's on there, right? Like, it didn't take you very long to figure it out.
My wife was I was trying to get her to do the recording, but she kept stopping the video.
Oh.
I was trying to go live stream, but she kept hitting the wrong settings, and I just gave up.
Yeah.
I think I got some pictures about how it looks with the hardware on it. But let's see, how do I do this?
Hey, whatchamacallit's on here, man? Oh man, Ken Compton's on here.
Cool.
Yeah, I saw a little short that he put up of the 880 running.
Ah.
You know, he did a good job on that, man. That's not an easy build, man. You know, you got to deck stuff and tap and drill stuff.
Yeah, I put the pictures in the link, kind of give you an idea how much of a problem there was.
Yeah.
I sent all those to Kurt and them. Kurt's like, all right, we'll make note of all this.
But yeah, I mean, it's just slight changes. Like, I don't think they have to make a lot of changes.
Not really.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. It was pretty simple.
Yeah.
If anybody does it, all you have to do is put it on there, put the screws in, and it's set the adapter on there, and you can automatically you can look at it and say, okay, this is what I need to do to get it to work.
Right.
But it will work. You just have to put the time in to correct it.
Yeah, I mean, just like anything, but yeah. It's just part of the hobby. But I know that for sure that Smolik, like when he makes his stuff though, he definitely makes it like bolt on, like to fit, right? But like you said, if Gemini is changing the wheels around, changing stuff around, it's not obviously he's gonna basically have to play catch up, right, on these changes and keep making changes and all that.
Oh, definitely.
Damn bug flying around here.
It was rubbing on the fork at first, but after I took care of that, I got it to cooperate. Because the rotors, the rivets on the rotor itself was actually rubbing on the fork just a tiny bit. But once I changed the diameter, just the side of the bolt just a tiny bit, where it just got rid of it and it just pushed it in further, and then it was fine. And then just remove a lock washer off the slide pin for the brake caliper. It just bolted in perfectly. But I was surprised how thick the rotor is compared to the Gemini, because Gemini is only 3, and I measured 4 millimeters diameter thickness on that Moloch.
Yeah, it's a motorcycle rotor. It's a scooter rotor,
You
motorcycle
definitely
rotor.
see the quality. Yeah, you can see the quality of build on the Smolak rotor.
Yeah. Well, that's not even his. He buys them online. He buys them on eBay.
Yep.
Or he buys them from China, and then you can buy that same rotor he sells you on eBay.
Yeah, I didn't do too whole lot. I just seen the whole package deal, and I just bought the whole package deal. And I talked to Ethan. He goes, "Why don't know?" He goes, I asked him if it would work. He goes, "I don't know. This will be a trial and error because we've never done it before, and they never put any thought into it with Gemini." And he says, "Like, well, they keep changing everything, so if it don't fit, send it back, and I'll refund your money." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'll get it to fit."
Yeah. 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 I
Frank.
mean, yeah, Mr. Frank. No, I'm glad. I'm glad it fit, man. So all that stuff is, I just gotta, get that pipe done for you.
Yeah. There's nothing left to do other than put gas in it and pipe. Barkwall the other night goes, "Where are you at on your bike?" I'm like, "I'm done."
Yeah.
I go, "It's kind of just out of my hands now. I'm just being patient."
It's a crippled man, dude, that's got his all stuff done. Yeah, I'll work on it. I gotta buy the material
Oh,
just to
I
put
know
it
you got
together.
your projects going on, so you got to get that stuff out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, but I won't make you wait. 'Cause I know it's getting close.
Yeah, I got then so we get the motor broke in. Try to get at least to take a gas through it, and before I take it to the track, everything's still
Mm-hmm.
looking pretty good. It was like, "You going?" I'm like, "I'm still planning on going."
Hell yeah. Yeah, why not?
Oh, we
Is
lost
there like
Frank.
a Yeah, he just comes in and out. Is there a track by your house?
Yeah, I wished. I got to take it to I'm taking it to some private property and just run it.
You still can't run it around your
The only way
neighborhood, huh?
I'm gonna do it. I just got to be really careful. I don't live too far away from the police department, so I gotta really watch it.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, hey,
Farqueezy. So Farqueezy.
Oh, just been
Yeah, but do you
down,
think that
down.
taking things slowly with recovery and pulling out the Avenger now because that shitter bike is there.
what happened? What happened to your foot, bro?
Man, that throttle got stuck and it fucking looped me out.
No, but I mean, what ended up happening to your leg? Did you break it? Did you just like fracture it? What ended up happening?
I had a minor break on my foot, so it wasn't as bad as the first crash as before when I went Supermaning. But it was still
Mm-hmm.
pretty bad. My mom was like, "Get the fuck out of the road!"
Mm-mm-mm. Were you just going up and down your street when you did that, or what were you doing?
I was literally just gonna go take a test spin and I noticed the idle was still high and I put it into gear and sure as shit the fucking thing was like whoa, like it looped me underneath it.
Damn.
I got the idle perfect now. Top.
That's good.
I almost think it's too low because it just ends up dying out now, but I still think there might be a little air leak in the frame or some shit, little motor or some shit.
You just gotta raise the idle a little bit. Just raise, just adjust the idle a little bit. You
Yeah,
have a
it's also an older Mega Moto frame, so I'm wondering if I can use an aftermarket swing arm on it because I'd like to stretch it out a little more. Put that 108cc from TV Parts. It's
Yeah.
a CRF motor, the 50, but that's just been bored out to 108.
I think you need to learn how to ride before you start playing with that.
Yeah, because did you get stuck? Is that a is
Well,
that was
yeah, I
that
already
a
got a convert.
semi? Is that a manual transmission or
Yeah,
what? Hmm.
semi
Semi
auto.
Semi-auto. So you don't technically have to use the clutch, bro. You can just pop it, like you can just shift it in the, or you still have to shift it in the gear though. I see. I see.
Yeah, the foot shift.
You don't have to use the clutch to clutch it in, shift it, and then rev it.
Yeah, because my homie was like, yeah, because my homie said, yeah, I just sold this 150 to the fucking 17-year-old down the street. It was the fucking Pro Hawk, and I ended up getting the coolster. I don't think it was a coolster because it says fucking Monster Moto and it says 72 on there. Early 2000s Monster Moto, before they got into the mini bike scene. So yeah, it's pretty old. It's the Honda 50 clone.
Yeah. That's dope.
Like the frame's still pretty decent looking, but I know it has potential to have like a higher shock, a little bit better seat, better tires to handle the sand.
That's cool. How many what is it, like a 4-speed or 5-speed or what?
4-speed. Juicy though. It's got juicy power.
I could tell because you fucked your leg up, right? So I mean I could see that.
Who was wearing what, a rain boot when you did it?
Dock shoe.
What? Wow, bro.
I need a. Yeah, because all my Timberlands and like I got fucking cowboy boots and fucking what's it called, Timberlands, and I don't think the fucking Timberlands are gonna do me shit for protection either. So it's like, what else do I get? Do I get fucking motorcycle boots actually now? It's like I got fucked up another thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Tech
Yeah,
Sevens. I have to drop like
couple weeks I'm
$300
going.
on those.
In a few weeks, I'm going to go look at some safety gear.
Yeah, you need to ride with the right shoes, man. Oh, Farquad.
Yeah, Timberlands are not the right boot. I mean, like they still have the composite toe, but like it's kind of tempting to like figure out what should I get from cycle gear.
Just need a boot, like an actual fucking riding boot. The boot is going to protect you more than
Yeah,
a
I'm not
damn
gonna work
Timberland.
working boots or any kind of. Yeah,
No, because that's not an actual.
I'm gonna have to drop some decent money on some boots.
I mean, yeah.
No,
Do
just a work
you
boot
see
that you see in
people?
retail and shit, or some other.
I mean, look. Don't get me wrong, dude. People wear their tennis shoes. They wear sneakers. They wear their work boots. You know, when they're riding like motorcycles and that sort of nature, right? But ideally, you want to wear something
A
that's
pit
going to
bike's a
protect you
different
more.
story.
Right, right. That too. And you want to wear something that's going to protect you more, man. Especially if you're going to be, prone to, um,
Loop outs
yeah,
because of my weight and shit.
right. But not just that. I mean, if you're going to be prone to crashing and that sort of thing, you're going to want to, have some safety gear, man. Yeah.
Amazon, eBay,
Flip flops, yeah.
secondhand.
The podiatrist was like, even if you have to get some Alpine Star boots, go for it.
Yeah.
I even told him like, once I get out of this boot, I'm going straight to freaking cycle gear, and I'm getting some Alpine boots. That's what I'm getting.
You can get like what are they, like high top motorcycle shoes?
Yeah, but
You
they
don't
don't
need to
have
be
any of my
too
size. I
crazy.
didn't want to deal with getting women's shoes.
Hey, you know what? Kevin's shop is right, bro. You could just do flip flops, homie.
I'm not doing flip flop.
I think I have seen him on
Trying to
flip.
sever my fucking foot.
No. Maybe it wasn't Kevin, but I think I could have sworn I saw him on a video wearing flip flops. Maybe it wasn't him though. Maybe it was somebody else. I don't want.
He's notorious for, he's worn flip flops in the past.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you weren't seeing things. He's done it.
Flip flop and sandals, dude. Yeah.
Flip flops, shorts, but he also after his incident where he broke his back because he got hit by a car.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
on his
shorts are
motorized bike.
stupid.
Shorts
He was on his motorized bike.
Yeah, that ain't fun.
You start thinking twice after that.
Yeah, dude. And then
Think
I wore
about it, because if
shorts.
you're on even if you're on a motorized bike and you have a slide out and you're wearing flip flops, what happens to your feet? And road
Shredded.
rash and gravity, it's just gonna turn it into spaghetti.
You're getting shredded, dude. Yeah. No, I
I
did.
have a few friends
What?
that riding sandals and stuff, and I just like, nope.
No. I did shorts one time. I got burned in my leg, and I never did shorts again.
Typically 22.
I've been burned in the leg
26
by my
mil on a
dresser.
fucking 100 mil.
Jared's live was
I think 26.
Leo's channel.
Oh.
You think 26
cool.
or 24 is overcarbing on a 108?
What?
Says typically 26 to through 22 to 26 for the 108cc to use on the Cheater 50 from T-Bolt.
Are you talking about carb size?
No, I'm talking about the what's it called, the horsepower rating, but normally it says that you can use a 22 to 26.
You know what? Yeah, that's what I thought, dude. I knew I've seen Kevin on some recent videos wearing flip flops and shorts.
Yep. He's done it. Jared's done it. I believe Jared's worn flip flops before. I can't confirm that.
Kevin's great, man.
Absolutely, wearing flops both days.
I dig it. I like watching his videos.
Say,
I will wear. I have ridden shorts. I'm not denying I'm guilty for wearing shorts like everybody else when I've ridden my bike.
Big metal platform pedals and ground off all the spikes. You could stand on it barefoot.
You are crazy.
But I started.
Crazy.
I got a video of me kickstarting a pit bike in crop.
After getting burned on my leg a couple times, I went to pants.
Yeah, me too. I got scars on my on my ankle that I can't get rid of because my pipe burned the shit out of me.
I've got scars in the back of my leg from being a kid, from dirt bikes and stuff.
Right.
I got little burn scars.
My legs are all fucked up too.
Those are known as battle scars, though, right?
No.
Yeah, when you've been branded, and especially the old pedals from when you were BMX days, they got those spike pedals just like the ones we got now. And they smack you in the back of the leg. I've got damaged scars from those.
Dude, the pedals you have.
I got my ankles shredded up from the pit bike pegs.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, those
the
pegs
pedals
are
you
sharp
and
on
I
the
have,
pit bike.
Willard, are terrible, man. Those things are gonna shred they'll shred your shin. They'll shred your ankle. No, it's just terrible. But you can put like a cover over them.
The pit bike,
I've got other set of pedals that got it. I'll put on there.
Yeah, those things
You're gonna get those boots. You probably
Yeah, because I had actually I took those pedals to the races with the boots, and it wasn't a good idea. Not a good idea at all.
Yeah, Adam told me the same thing. Adam had something similar. He goes, "Go to plastic. They just slide a lot better on the track."
Yeah, these don't slide, dude. I'm telling you, like mine got caught on the track, and my bike just went whoop. I caught it though. I caught myself, but I was leaning, and then it hit the track, and then it just did this number on me, right? But I caught it just in time. Otherwise, I would have been fucking face planting.
7 to 9 horsepower in the standard setup for T-Bolt.
11 to 15.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Bore size stroke 52 millimeter by 51 cylinder. 4-stroke, of course. Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, man.
Then you gotta get some practice riding, but I wouldn't be. You're brave playing around with that bike, though. You know, if you pop it in gear, starting it up every few days, you know, you could pop it in gear and land on your butt again.
Yep. You'll be ass planting again. That's the last thing you want. Another ass plant.
I'd get back on that horse.
Ass
I'd
is
be
sore
wearing that
again.
fucking. I'd still be riding it even with a fucking boot on.
Do you know, as you say that,
Ass is sore from the pit bike.
I have been, since the bike is built, I'm feeling bad because I've been tempted to just take it out and ride it. But my wife keeps after me, don't do it, don't do it. You're still healing, don't do it. Because I could just connect I was thinking about just unhooking the drive chain and just riding it as a bicycle. She's like, no, 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 wait, just wait. Ask the doctor. I was going to ask him when I was there yesterday and I didn't do it. I forgot.
It's all right. Ask him next time you go. Right, next time you go, say, hey, when I can I start riding, Doc?
I go 2 weeks. I'm going to talk to him about it.
2 weeks ain't nothing, dude. I'll definitely. I'll do my best to have you pipe done by then.
It's one of those things that I saw sitting there when we were, for me and Farco, we challenged to get it built, and all of a sudden I just built the damn thing. I'm like, now I'm just staring at it. I'm like, damn, I need to ride that damn thing.
Well, yeah, because once you put all that effort and energy into building it, you want to ride it, right? You don't want to just have it sit there and have it be like.
Now that it's done, everything's just about is done, other than just gas and pipe. I just look at it, I'm like, fuck, I want to take that out and ride it now.
Yeah.
My wife's like, no, you're not.
It just sucks that you have this police that are hating on you guys over there, right?
It's most of the e-bikes. It's what's done it. And now they're setting new laws for 2027.
Yeah.
If you're 16 and class 2, they want you to have a license for it. They want a e-bike license.
Yeah. They tried that. They tried that here where I live in my city. I saw in the news that they wanted to do something with kids and e-bikes.
They passed it for 2000. Yep, they passed it for 2027. It's already been passed in our state. They passed it,
man.
And they even want to put plates on it, e-bike plates on them.
I don't blame them. I just read that some kid was riding, like, it wasn't here, but it was in the Los Angeles area. Actually, you'll know where it is. It's Garden Grove, right? Some kid was riding in Garden Grove. He was 14. He was because he passed away, but he was 14 years old. It was like at 10 o'clock at night, which I don't know why a 14-year-old is out at 10 o'clock at night riding their bike, but that's another story. Right, and then he went around some bend, lost control, hit a tree or did something, and pretty much lost his life at that point, right?
We had a 14-year-old kid here that killed a senior man, and the parents are being held responsible for his death.
That was in Utah? I read about that. That was in Utah?
No, that wasn't. That was another state, but we had one here similar to that. But the guy was put in ICU. He's still alive, but we're all running into the same situations.
I heard about that, dude.
And all these e-bikes is killing the gas bike laws. They're starting to crack down on those.
Yeah, well, I mean, here, like in my city, I don't know, man. I don't really have any problems. We don't really have too many cops here in La Mesa, to be honest with you. You have a police station not too far from where I live, but La Mesa has like, where I live is such petty crime. You know what I mean? Like you don't really have you don't have like you have maybe like somebody breaking into a car here or there, right? That kind of thing. But you don't really have like high crime rate, right? It's a really nice neighborhood. It ain't upscale neighborhood, but it's just a nice family neighborhood.
We're not California, but we're getting close in our area.
Yeah.
It's nothing like Long Beach or anything like that, but it's getting up there. The cops are getting bored during the day and they want something to do, so they start picking on you.
Yeah, that's not fun. Leo, what's going on? Brother Kevin says hello.
Hey, Kevin.
Hello, Kevin.
Mr. Paul.
I got a 44 multi-mount for my daily.
Hell yeah.
Hey, it's a Chinese star. It's a Chinese star.
The Chinese star, huh?
I put the aluminum mount
Spacer?
back in here. That
Yeah.
This mounts to the disc mount, and then the sprocket mount to that. It doesn't mount, separate from that.
Yeah,
So it's not on.
I will say, I will give those guys
That's
credit
pretty
who
good.
created the hat adapter, because that's like the smoke adapter. It's kind of the same thing.
That's a good deal.
They knew
Paul. I
what they
don't see
were
no
doing when they
wobble.
designed it.
Yeah. Well, you have to have a wheel to be able to design it, and Will Kidd had sponsored. I don't know if he sponsored them, right? But I'm sure that Smollett bought some wheels from him and whatnot, right? And he just took the hub and then just made his adapter based off of that.
Well, so the diameter is up to 53 millimeters around the diameter of the rotor adapter for all the hubs.
Right.
So it goes up to 53 millimeters. So if it's more than 53, it's not going to fit.
It's not going to fit. No. Yeah, not the flange of the hub, but the area where the flange of the
the outer ring.
The outer ring, yeah. Where the 6-spoke goes.
Mine went from 51 to 53, so it just kind of just rounded outward. So that's where it made it difficult.
Yeah, that whole Yeah, that's why I know that, but I know that he's gone through, like, I only have one set of his wheels. I don't know what hub it is. I have to go look to see. Well, actually, I can't even look because the wheels are in my storage.
Paul, you're
right?
muted.
No, he's there.
These are McGuire's 2.3 millimeters, the ones that exploded, except for these aren't the segmented ones with the aluminum. These are all stainless steel.
Yeah, all stainless steel. Yeah.
2.3. I wouldn't still use these for racing because they're probably
hell no.
They're great for bike. They're great. They're great for bike, but they're not. I wouldn't push them to the extreme like
no way.
Racing. On my dual disc, I've got two 1.8 millimeter bicycle discs together. Ends up being 3.6 millimeters.
Yeah, that thing will probably snap real quick at the track.
I wouldn't use that for racing either, but it works great for my.
Right after Adam had his incident where his rotor exploded, and I had that other rotor, it made me think really bad. I'm like, what am I doing, screwing around with just bicycle rotors to stop with?
Was that even?
He's not going to explode. They're one piece.
That happened to Apex when he was racing. Hold on, Paul.
I thought that was Bruce.
No, that was Adam's rotor. It blew apart.
No, I guess you're right, Paul. But I mean, just because he had the floating
exact
one.
same motor. He had the same motor as this, but his was floating with the aluminum center part. The floating pins, right?
It's not
the floating pins that it's the weak point. It's the aluminum part in the middle that probably let go. And it's not the pins that were the weak point.
Because the center, the center part was still in one piece, right? And then it was just like everything around it that pretty much just went kaput.
It's like the rivets went loose.
Yeah.
Or whatever, holding it together.
Yeah. Once the center let go, the rivets had nowhere to hold, and it's all coming apart.
It was like, where do we go? Where do we go from here?
The rivets are the first thing to leave when it starts breaking.
Yeah.
And then Adam said that they were making some safety changes, I guess, over the rotors and stuff. I can't blame them, though.
Yeah.
My brother's got those on his Harley, 80 horsepower. It's a 2014 fuel injected.
I noticed the rivets that I got from Smolik on their rotor were huge. They were thick. They weren't flimsy.
It was the same one. It looked like Smolik one there. It was like 5 millimeter disc, and then it had the floating pins, and then it had the aluminum center section, but a lot thicker than the.
Oh yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah,
they're big. Yeah,
and he's got the mag wheels too. They're like, I think it's 10-spoke.
Yeah, but those are
they're really thick.
DOT. Those are DOT mag wheels, man. Those are way different than
Those are really massive.
They're not the China wheels that we buy from.
Not the, no, dude. No. You know where, dude. Those things, yeah, they're not the Chinese
From Bike Berry and stuff like that.
And the front fender's
Not
got
saying
a
they're all
bumper on it,
bad.
right?
and metal bars that come around, right? So
yeah. So you don't have the fender,
See, when they first came out, the mag wheels for these motorized bikes, they were, they were probably better than regular bicycle wheels. But then I don't know what happened.
Not even. I mean,
Things
I guess you can say that because like the regular wheels that people were using when these first came out, like in 2001, it was like 14 gauge, right spoke, 13 gauge spoke. I don't know.
Well, even my Hybrid Beach Cruiser had cheap spokes, but they would flex, but
nice.
They were starting to bend and stuff like that.
Right. Well, the 14 gauge can't really. I mean, it can hang, I guess, for a little bit, right? If you're like cruising and you're doing, like low speeds, right? But if you're taking that on the track,
yeah.
Mm-mm.
I've bent several axles and everything in the past. Rear axles and everything. I've bent them. They just.
Well, the torque, dude.
They were never meant to go high speeds, but we did it anyways.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The straight, the shoulder bolt axle. Is that the pit bike axle?
Yeah, pit bike axle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Everybody's making changes to those, though. That's the best part.
This has got a crush sleeve in here. I thought I couldn't take the axle out, but it only drops down a little bit, and then when I go to put the axle back in, it just pops back.
Yeah, it just pops right back up. Yeah. It's just the same thing that who has that in theirs?
I thought it was going to be an issue, but
no. On the old school, on like on the first generation Wiki Hub of Gemini, he has this the same thing you have inside, and it drops a little bit, but you just crush sleeve, and then
you give it a wiggle and it pops.
Give it a wiggle, and it pops right back up, and then I guess he changed it to where now like he's got a bearing stop right inside the hub, so that he doesn't need that anymore.
Keep it aligned.
Yeah, to keep it aligned. Yeah.
Yeah, but the bad part there, the more they create more of these motorized bike hub wheels and hubs, they're getting more expensive and they're getting harder to buy them.
Well, I thought that Gemini made his in USA, didn't he? Doesn't he like have them made here locally?
Yeah, well, the hubs are made in USA. I don't know about the hoops. I don't know about the hoops. The hubs are built here in the US, but I'm not sure who's building them for him.
You know what, honestly, but the hoops you can buy them anywhere, dude. Like the whole thing about the hoops is like the first hoops that he used. I don't know if he still sells these, but like the hoops that he first sold for his race wheels, they're like 1.4 inch. They're 17 inch by 1.4 width. I found those on eBay, and then now they're so like accessible.
I measured mine. The thickness of the edge of it was 2.
Yeah, because the bicycle one is different. The bicycle one is different versus the 17-inch race wheels. Those are much different, right? But
the reason I got these 26 by 3-inch tires to fit on the back is because I'm 8 inches wide in the back here. Look how wide the sprocket and disc is from the tire. And it's the same on the other side. It's got a big spacer over there too. 2 double spacers, 2 20-millimeter spacers.
Yeah, it gives you the clearance you need. Yeah.
To line everything up square and just misses it.
I still wish I would have gone 17-inch wheels, but I would have looked silly on that bike with 17-inch.
Ends up being like 24, right?
Yeah, it ends up being 24 wheeler. So just like 2 inches smaller, right? I mean, it ends up being 24. So
you got 3 inches. 3 inches of rubber, 17, and 3 is 20.
Right.
1 and 3 is 24. So you get
24. Yeah.
It would still feel like a kid's bike on me though.
These are 21-inch rims with 26 overall, right?
Yeah.
They're like 5 inches. They're 2.5 inches of sidewall. But those the 17s go by rim size. These go by overall height.
Overall the height,
by rim
right?
Size.
No, exactly.
Like a BMX 20 is not it's a 17.5 inch rim or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly the same as. I don't think it's the same as the 17-inch moto wheels.
No, it's not. Not in any way, shape, or form. No.
Because he's got the rubber wheel. See, Wheel Kid's got rubber wheels, and a lot of people are using those for the track. But
they're close but not compatible, right? The
they're not.
BMX
They
ones.
are not cheap wheels at all.
You mean tires or wheels? The 17-inch tires
The
or
wheels
wheels?
itself. He's got
wheels?
rubber wheels that he sells.
Yeah.
But
No,
they're
dude, the
not
wheels are
cheap.
not that. The rim itself is not that expensive. You can literally get two rims for $100, even less than $100 for two 17-inch rims, right? But the thing you're getting charged for is you're getting charged for the hub, right? Which is obviously not cheap. The labor, all that, right? That's where the whole all that, exactly. All that equates to his time and investment and the $500 that he charges you. But if he would just sell the hub to people who actually can build their own wheels, like you're building a 17-inch race wheel for like $200, right? Or even 300, right? Like half the price. But he's a smart businessman and he's not going to just sell the hubs, right? Which I get.
You got to,
right? Yeah. But I personally would love to just buy the hubs, right? That's why we're just going to make our own hubs and then just give the option to people that like, hey, you can buy the hub, right? Or you can buy our race wheels, right? Because we're only doing race wheels. I'm not planning on doing like 26, 24. I'm not doing any of that, right?
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna do straight race wheels. We'll probably do 17s and 19s, and that's it. But like, I'll also give people the option to buy the hub, right? Because that way, if you want to build your own wheel, there you go, right? You just do it yourself. And it's like half the price, right? Like for like Paul, right? I mean, this guy, all I see this guy. I don't even see this guy. All I see this guy do is work on wheels. I barely see him work on engines.
I used to have all the tools to do all that. I used to be able to do all that same thing. I still have the skills to do it. I've done it. I've laced my own wheels.
It's a pain
a while ago, but it is. It's time consuming.
It is, but it's worth it.
It's not like new automated systems you see on all over YouTube where they just machine kicks them out.
Right.
But I mean that is pretty talented to watch. I mean, you watch them zip them through.
Anybody can lace a wheel, but just to straighten it out, the true it.
To true it, because you have like the side to side true. You have the up and I forgot what the terminology is for the like up and down, right?
You don't want to over tighten them. You don't want to have them too loose.
Loose, right?
The tension.
Don't overturn them.
Exactly. It's a whole art, man.
Yeah.
And you got to know which ones to tighten.
Real easy.
Real easy. You can warp the wheel, dude. Yeah, you can snap your spokes real easy. And but again, that's where Will's like $500 or whatever he's charging for his race wheels. That's where all that comes into play, right? Because I mean, that's time, dude. That takes a lot of time, and that's I mean, it probably hurt, dude. Lacing these things, especially at 10-gauge spokes, that's not easy, right? You want to make sure you can't bend the spoke, because if you bend the spoke and you sell it that way, and somebody sees a bent spoke, they're gonna flip a brick because it's like I spent $500 for a bent spoke. They're gonna think like bent spokes is a bad thing when it's really not that bad. It's a slight bend isn't the end of the world, right? But
I lace it without crossing it because there's a lot of friction. There's a lot of pressure if you start crossing them.
When you say
and then at the end, I'll take the two spokes and I'll loosen the two spokes up and I'll cross them and I'll tighten them two spokes back. Down. Right?
Yeah, there's a method. There's a method to the madness.
So that way, I'm not. If I was doing 14 gauge, I could bend the spoke and it would bounce back.
Bounce right back.
Well, yeah, and you have to know how to lace those wheels too, because there's a certain way to lace them.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And if you lace them wrong, it's going to cause problems.
There's 3 or 4 ways you can go wrong when you lace them. You can lace them. The two spokes that are together on the bow stem have to be from the outside in. You know what I mean? You can't have two
they
spokes.
Rotate.
You can't have two spokes going the same way. That way that they're both bending. They're both
in
bending on the one side, and then the next two will be both bending the other way, right? Instead of these two spokes bending on the outside, and the next two spokes bending on the inside. And the next two spokes bending on the outside.
Right.
You'll have the two will be on the one side, and the two will be on the other side. So there's a bunch of ways you can screw it up.
You got your diagonal lace on the head.
Yeah,
I've laced them all wrong and figured it out after the fact.
Yeah.
how it was wrong, right?
You're like, oh shit,
Because
yeah, yeah,
I'm no pro at lacing wheels, but I can straighten a wheel. I can straighten one out. Obviously, as you can see.
right, right. And then people don't realize really what it
But
is. Where like the
I
impact.
I used to I used to just straighten them out side to side and have they would be all oval warped, and then
Yeah, that's
now
the
I've
part.
figured out that I'll chase the oval warp and then I'll do the side to side. Then I'll go back and forth. Try to do
Yeah,
both at the same time, right?
and it's like a stupid like not even a quarter turn sometimes, right? Sometimes it's like an eighth of a
I
turn,
know.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like,
That's
oh
why
Yeah,
it's nice to have
one
it's nice to have a stand where the legs are out over where your hands are. They're not like if you're on a fork, the forks are on the way, but on a
yeah,
stand
yeah,
you can adjust it and see it moving
and
on the
if you over
arm, right?
adjust it, you can pop the nipple
yes,
this matter just
yeah,
like
Yeah, you
that.
can. Yeah,
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 for sure. Sometimes you
Then
have to
you
loosen the spokes before you tighten them because if you just try go tightening spokes, sometimes some are too
that's
tight, right? So you need to loosen them off to.
when I worked for the bike shop. That's the best way we did it. If we got a rim that was messed up, we would loosen all the spokes and we would redo it
Yeah, when I
because
did
that's the
when I
best way to do it.
when I first started out and I'm working on the oval warp, all the spokes are like super loose as I'm working on the ovals. I don't do it with the spokes tight, right? You can only do minor adjustments when they're tight.
Yeah, that's why they have the tension spokes now. You
The
can
tension, yeah,
purchase and put it
exactly.
on there, and
If you
it
got a
gives you
gauge,
the flex
yeah, it gives you
of
the
the spoke.
proper flex. Yeah, because the spokes hang from the top and deflect on the bottom as you roll, right? So it's pretty cool how it works. So you don't want them too tight. If you're too tight, they're too rigid and they don't have enough flex.
And if you hit a hard enough bump, you damage the wheel.
right.
Exactly. And if they're too loose, then you'll feel wobbly and loose. So there's a
Oh
there's a
yeah,
fine line. You gotta have a.
You got
I
to
just
find the
feel better.
balance.
You need a little bit of flexibility in them. They can't be too rigid. You know what I mean?
right, right. Well, you just
You need
also like
a little bit of
that's
give in
why
the spokes.
I bought this
No,
I bought this
they've got a gauge
spoke
for it,
tension.
but
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I have one of
yeah,
those. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah,
But see, at the end of the day, when you have that gauge or whatever, but then not when you use it, not
yeah.
all of them end up being the same tension.
No, they're not.
True. Yeah, not always because sometimes the rim's not perfectly straight. Some are tight to
Right.
pull it straight, and other ones are loose.
Or
They're
loose.
loose to let it go that way, right?
Right.
So
Right. Right.
yeah, that's where you got to work your way around slowly, and sometimes it
And
takes a couple of
if you
days.
don't know what
You
you're
got to
doing, you
rest
can
for
pull
it.
a wheel too far in the hub,
Yes.
and then it throws
Yeah.
everything out.
Yeah. Then your hub's all
I
like
find after I
caulked, right?
adjust it,
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll start forcing the rim over and try to force it into place. It'll make tinging sounds, but then you'll have to adjust it anyway after riding on it. Eventually, you'll have to readjust it again. You can't get it
Yes.
perfect
Oh no, dude! I
because
remember.
sometimes it takes a little while to get to go where it needs to go, right?
Yes.
For
Yes.
all
There
the
was one
stress
time
to come
where
off it.
I bought CDH wheels and then I had them relaced to like 2 cross or 3 cross. I can't remember. I took
Yeah,
my son's bike out and I rode it, and then he took it out and I looked at the wheels and fucking half the like two or three, four of the spokes were like loose and I had to retighten them. But then I'm sitting there guessing now, right?
yeah,
Because I don't know how tight they were originally. So I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna kind of guess, right? And see how this works
yeah.
out, right?
It should be straight when you're done. So if you can get it back to
Actually, just
spinning
take
straight,
zip
it
ties
should be close.
on the back of the bike, and I'll stick them up
Yeah,
against
that zip.
the
Yes, yes,
hoop, and just spin it and watch it just rotate and see which
Yeah,
way it pulls.
that's
yes.
exactly what I do. I've got a fork here like this. I got the zip tie
Put the
to
zip tie
adjust
right
the,
there. Yeah.
and I was doing the 20-inch wheel, so I got the tape. That's why it's so short.
Mm-hmm.
20-inch rear
Yeah,
wheel.
I used to have a truing stand, but all that's gone.
And
I gotta
that's what
get
this
one.
is here. This is
I
supposed
need
to
to
be.
certainly get
Yeah,
one.
This. I had a bolt on here, and then you could adjust it out here,
yeah.
where you can get at it instead of in here where the fork's in the way. You just kind of like you can get at it from over here, right?
Yeah.
And you can see it, but but where if it's in here, it's harder. Like it's hard to you can adjust it here, but it's hard to you gotta pull it out and adjust it back, kind of move it back, right? It's hard to It's hard to just adjust it on the fork. It's like doing it on the bike. The fork's in the way when you do that.
Have you ever seen how they true mag wheel?
That's why I screwed this on there.
That's so hilarious, man. The true mag, you got to pretty much build that motherfucker perfect out of the cast, right? You got to make sure it's fucking.
Yeah, you can true mag wheel. It's hard to explain. I've seen it done. It's not easy.
No, I can't. You probably beating the shit out of it to make sure you don't crack the fucking spoke. Though,
There's a little bit, and then they use a press, and they press it, and they push the mag over, but you can only push it so far before it
cracks. Yeah.
So whoever doesn't have a press is literally screwed. Okay.
What's that?
I posted a few videos, people how to true mag wheel, and the press machines.
It's 9% of more of the don't have. Right?
I can't hear you.
It's not.
Well, that's a legendary solution. Okay.
I've been looking for YouTube videos how they build these gas frames and have felt thicker frames on YouTube from China. So can't find anything. I just want to see. I just want to see how they do it. Hey, Adam.
I think it's all casted, right?
The hard we can even find is they build in the jugs or the cases from the China dolls. You don't find videos.
No,
you can find them showing how to build BMX bikes, mountain bikes, but you cannot find a video how they build those felt faker frames that I've been searching.
I would like to see a China doll being made in factory, in factory. I would like to see the machine, their casting, etc. There's no video available.
Really?
You can find it on YouTube. They have a similar.
I found how to. How they build their. They got everything else on there, but those stupid gas felt faker frames. And it's probably for a reason.
Well, yeah, because I mean, then everybody else is gonna start trying to making them, right? But I mean, it's just
find the name of that.
There's so many videos on how to make bicycle frames. I mean,
videos of the audios being built, but we don't really have a fast to it.
See, when I first got into it, I thought these mag wheels were all that. They were like the hottest thing on the market, and then I seen the failures. I'm like, nope.
If they explode, they would be, and if they can make them wider too.
What's up, Adam?
Oh, they can make them a lot better. They just choose not to.
Yeah, because I mean, are people going to actually pay for that?
They know what they're doing to make those cheap mag wheels for these motorized bikes. They know what they're doing. If they made better quality mag wheels, they wouldn't make any money.
Youku. Youku is their version of YouTube. If you can write Mandarin or Cantonese, I guess you can maybe find the China doll being built on the Youku channel. Just like
Youku?
Youku?
Youku. Yeah. I would like to see the factory building those engines in their jobs.
Interesting.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Adam showing up, that rotor blowing apart, I probably would have been still using a cheap floating rotor.
Oh, you have to install some. Yes. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Adam's the test person, man. He's the one that likes to test things out.
Here's the same rotor, Adam, but it's 220 without the pins on it.
Right now, so
all
my stock build.
All right, I will show you. I will show you a replica of Adam's rotor. That I think it was his rotor, at least.
I thought
Adam will know what it is.
Here,
I'm opening up my camera.
I thought it was Bruce that did that.
Sorry.
Look familiar?
Well, sort of. Mine was in more pieces.
Yeah, exactly. The same one.
Let's see. No,
after you had showed off that rotor, I pulled the plug and took it off, and Will Kemba was giving me some heat on it, but I understand why he did. So I pulled the trigger and spent the money and got something decent from Smollett.
Will Campbell and his Big mouth.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure that rotor would be fine if you used a pit brake rotor on it. You know, I was just using motorcycle parts
Yeah,
with.
I can find no videos on
E-
how
yeah,
the engine.
e-bike brakes on a race
Yeah.
bike.
See, I was gonna do the Gemini rotor, but he's always sold out of them, and I just don't want to spend $80 for one rotor. And it just became a hassle, and I got sick and tired of waiting.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I think the Smolik rotor is just fine. I would use if I didn't have a Gemini
Well,
rotor, I'd be using.
well, he's changed the style of the rotor too. Wherever he bought him at, because this rotor is like 4mm thick.
Only have one in the finale.
You don't have a Smolik rotor,
I don't know.
and you're sponsored by Smolik, and you're using the competition's parts.
There you go, Adam.
Well, I'm also sponsored by Gemini wheels.
Are you?
Are
Okay.
you?
Yeah, I got my wheels for free.
See, there's your thickness of the rotor.
Yep.
Well, for free. And free, how do you like? You had to promote them or something, or you just give it to you because they liked you, or
Well, I guess free in a sense that
I
I mean
told them
he's
that I was
free?
setting the
Free,
record on bicycle tires. So I
free
said, if you
doesn't
want to be a
sound.
part of that, you can send me some rims and tires because I need a set of
No, there
24s.
are no videos.
You know.
I see.
So and then I
Over.
I'm one of the only guys staying on bike tires. So I think he sees that like I speak to the market because like I'm using a motor that you can buy off Smolik's website. I'm using just a normal frame. You know, my frame's not custom built. My rims are what you would get from Will. You know, the only fancy
Yeah.
thing I did was my 65 front end, but like that's just because I really truly believe that suspension is better than no suspension.
What are you talking about me for?
Found me riding the
Adam,
bike.
I love that mustache, bro. When did that mustache start coming in?
I just cut it today.
I dig it. Did you go bald? Did you big your head? You did, didn't you? Did you have hair before?
I've always kept my head short. I
It
mean, I have had
reminds
hair.
me of the
Man,
character from Sonic the Hedgehog
yeah,
movie
I
with
feel like I'm looking at a new Adam, bro. I'm sorry. Maybe I just haven't seen you in a while. I'm like losing my mind here. That could be the possibility there. I- I- Ignore my ignorance.
No worries. No, yeah, I think for the stock build, I'm gonna get a bike berry frame and then have Ethan go through a stock Menace motor, and I'll have him, port it and put some new seals in it and that kind of stuff. So it's all reliable, and then green pads, and yeah, send it in the stock bike. So we'll have a stock. We hopefully should have 5 or 6 bikes for a stock class.
Wait. I thought you can't update the clutch pads. I thought the clutch pads have to be stock as well.
You can run green pads.
But
Stock
you have
spring.
to
Oh,
keep
really?
the plate. You have to keep the clutch plate. You
Stock
can't
spring?
put a CNC plate.
Correct.
Okay.
And then you got to have the stock carburetor and the stock pipe
And a stock
Yeah.
intake.
Stock intake, yeah.
and no porting.
No
What
porting.
about porting? What if you ported it? Or is that considered next class?
You can port it. You just can't change the head though. So
Right.
the porting.
So like where I ported and changed the carb, put a head on there and everything,
If you
other than
port it,
pads.
I wouldn't. I mean, you could port it and keep the stock head, right? But I mean, like you're probably opening up some room for danger there if you did that. I mean, maybe like a slight port work, right? Widening it some and whatnot. But I wouldn't probably. I probably wouldn't do too much porting when you with a stock head on it. Plus, dude, it's probably going to be one of the slowest the slowest race at the races, man. People are going to be going like 30 miles an hour, right? Like maybe 35 miles an hour, if that. I mean, you're not getting
If
very
you're
much out
lucky.
of yeah, if you're lucky, So it's going to be all
I think
about.
they're doing it for. Well, on the site it says for beginner class and pro class is what I saw. If I remember
Well,
right.
it's just because
on Apex.
Yeah, but it's like to Adam's point. Like there are no stock bikes. Like everybody shows up with the clapped out Menace. Everybody shows up with the clapped out Avenger.
Showed up with a stock bike, they would have won a good prize at this last race.
Yeah.
No
Because
one
you know
showed
who
up.
won it? You know who
So
won it last time was Bruce's daughter, dude. In October, Bruce's daughter won a prize for having a stock bike.
Yep. So to me, like for me, like I like chasing all the really really high dollar bikes on my like just like your what you'd see like my bike is probably like one of the bigger. So I like chasing them, but then I also like it to be cheap. So like I think it'd be fun to have a stock bike to
That makes me want to just build a stock bike too.
Yeah, we're
You
gonna bring
should.
one, dude. But we're gonna bring one all day. I already have it. I already have everything I need to pretty much put it together. I got the stock pipe, stock head, everything. Boom, ready to go. All right, like it's just a matter of just slapping the thing together.
It's
And
got to
that's
be
it.
85, right, for the stock class. If I remember right, is what I saw.
I have the stock CC, the stock pipe you buy in your kit. Like when you buy the stock kit.
Yeah, I've got the same one. I've got the
Yeah.
same pipe as you.
Yeah.
I've even got the stock carb and the intake. Well, the intake doesn't fit very well on this carburetor. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, because I
China.
don't think you can use the CNC shorty intake on this thing. It has to be a stock intake too, right? Or can you use a shorty CNC intake?
It's got to be stock intake.
Intake, yeah.
But
I
ain't
have
nothing stock about my bike.
I have the Speed NT clone or whatever the hell it's called, right? I know I have that. I mean, I got everything I need, man, to be part of this nonsense, right? I just need to get some. I'm gonna unfortunately have to be on like 26-inch bicycle wheels. I don't think I have 24-inch bicycle wheels, so I have to get some 26-inch wheels. But
yeah, I'm gonna be using whatever's on the probably 26s too.
Yeah, whatever. That's what I'm gonna be rolling with. So that'll be, but we need more of that.
In fact, I need to.
We need more of that because like Adam was saying, in October at AVS it was Bruce's daughter, and after that, and she did really good too for having the stock Avenger. I think her time was like under 130 for like the stock Avenger, on 26s, and she was just out there by herself, just kind of cruising along. But she
What
got a
was Trent
watch.
riding? Wasn't it one?
Trent was riding.
Trent was on a.
He was on
I know the bike was
the
in stock.
orange bike. Yeah, he was on the orange bike, and then he was also on. I forgot what other bike he was.
26s.
No, he was on 17s.
Oh,
He was
okay.
on, yeah, because he was on Apollo Racing, which is Sean and Cliffy. But he did use our bike just to kind of go out there and practice and get some runs in, right? He did use our Avenger with on the
monster
26s.
bike.
Yeah, the monster bike. Yeah, on 26s. Yeah. So he did get, he did, and then he also took out, I think he even took out Adam's bike, and he almost crashed on Adam's bike because of the clutch or the throttle or something, or the brake or something he was complaining about.
Brake.
Yeah, the brake. Yeah.
The brakes are becoming more of an issue. I've been told. A lot of people they got all the new concerns with the brakes.
Just get pit bike brakes. You're good to go. I didn't have any issue with brakes. Just use pit
Well,
bike brakes.
not everybody wants to see. Not everybody knows how to set the pit bike brake up. That's a lot of the problems.
The thing comes
They don't know
pre-bled
about
from
the
Amazon.
adapters. I know mine came pre-bled too, but I re-bled it anyways just to be safe. I just want to make sure, but
it's so easy to do.
Some people just overthink it.
Yeah, you just buy the adapter from SmallLink. You put it on you put it on your caliper mount. You put the.
It comes in two sizes.
Yeah, it's just not that. It's not that hard.
When I clocked mine, I got air in there, and I didn't want to bleed them until I got them out of the house. And then 2 months later,
the air was out.
They were self-bled. All the air bled the way up to the top. It's just this. It's a straight line to the top. There's no loops or anything, so it just all the air came to the top. And then all I had to do was fill the master cylinder up because I had a leak.
Yeah.
All I had to do was fill the master cylinder up, and now I can't even pinch the brake far enough to get the park brake to walk in. It's like they're like right there, the brakes.
Yeah, it's like right there. Yeah.
And they release nice, but there's no.
The only thing I don't like about the master cylinder for those brakes is that there's it's like an on and off switch. Like you can't. It's really hard to regulate that brake.
It's either light squeeze
with dual disc, as single pistons.
Yeah.
I got control. It's nice.
Yeah. See now because
and they're at first they're grabby, and then as they warm up, they kind of come back.
That's how this one is.
Normal.
After I rebled them the other night, last night, after I got it rebled, they're super touchy because I can barely touch them and they will locks.
Yeah, that's the problem, dude. That's
but
the problem.
As they warm up, though,
I mean, if I were to just barely squeeze it, the front wheel just locks immediately.
Yeah,
they need more pressure as they warm up. I found.
But when you're going like 50 miles an hour, when you're going 50 miles an hour and you barely squeeze it, you'll be surprised that your wheel is not gonna you're not gonna break instantly.
Yeah, once it heats up, and everything, it's gonna change.
Yeah, you'll still need to squeeze it more. But because your shit's brand new, never been used, you haven't really broke it in per se, right? So it's still like you get that.
They haven't been bedded in yet.
Yeah.
My rotors are glass smooth now from using them for the last couple of weeks.
I still need to wipe them down with rubbing alcohol or denatured alcohol, get all the grease off of the rotor.
I never touched any of my rotors. I wipe them down with isopropyl alcohol too.
Well, see, that's what I do. I wipe all the grease off of it because shipping package grease and everybody else's fingerprints.
Your skins, the oil from your skins will completely cook your brakes.
Contaminates.
Yeah. They work like shit if you get.
That's what we did when we were doing the bike shop. We would wipe the rotors down with the alcohol, and we would just to get all the grease and stuff off of it, and then they were fine.
Nice having a clutch on the drill. You know what
I bought a grinder yesterday, and had to do some grinding on the motor mount, which was no big deal because the chain was rubbing.
Oh, on the rear motor mount, your chain was rubbing?
Yeah, it was just for the rear bolt plate where they you put the little round plate over it. The chain was hitting it, so I had to grind it down on one side, and it took care of it.
Yep. I mean, it'll kind of self clear itself too, right? But yeah, that's probably smarter.
I just didn't want the chain catching it and then busting chains.
Right.
Got nothing. Right.
I've got to order a new drive chain because the chain that's on there now is the China chain. The links were shot. They're sticking and everything.
Oh boy. I was like getting getting that one chain. I don't know if it's still on Amazon anymore, but it was like the gold chain. It was like a 415H gold chain, right?
The High Lake?
I don't know if it was the High Lake or what, but
this is a 415. This is a 415H NP, and I got this from eBay 5 years ago. And you can
that one, Paul.
See it?
Yeah.
Black and
every
gold.
few places that's stuck.
Oh, that's not
every time it'd go around in the motor, it would get locked in there.
Yeah, you gotta get the one that Paul has. Yeah. That's the one, Paul.
Comes with a chain brake too.
Yeah. That's the one. There's like multiple brands, I guess. Right. I don't know if it's that. It's similar to that. Mine was something else, but it's all kind of the same, right? It's all kind of the same.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
Jeez Louise.
It's a 415H, and it says 415H on every link too. So you can't.
So you know,
You can't fake. You can't fake the chain, right?
The chain's locked in that position. Every time it goes around on the sprocket, it'll just crank up.
Yeah, that's not good, dude.
That's used chain, right? That's not new.
No, it's used. I've got the China one on there. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the China chain, but it's on there.
Yeah, no.
I've got enough. Every time I've ever used stock chains, I've had them break and still flying.
No good. Yeah, no good.
People swear up and down by them.
Saying, no, you can get the chain right. Does the chain need to be stock too, Adam? Or can the chain be like a upgraded chain?
I think you can upgrade the chain.
Oh, all right, that's
You
good.
probably put an arcade chain or brand name chain. Sure, yeah. I don't see what that would hurt.
Yeah, no,
Throttle
that's
you
good.
can change though, right? It doesn't have to be a stock throttle.
It shouldn't have to be that cheesy freaking throttle that you get.
About
What'd you say?
Let's see how straight this rocket is.
the motor, yeah, you can change the throttle tube out and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just more the motor being stock more than anything else.
Look at how nice
Stock
dismounted
PDI,
rockets are, right?
Damn,
stock
that's
stator.
good. That's good, man.
It's like a brake disc perfection.
Yeah, that's really
And
good.
it's got they're M6 too. And I stripped one. I had a nut on the back of one. I stripped one.
Mm.
You torque them to 10 foot-pounds now.
So that would Jared's is no longer stock either because he's got that BM18 and he's got that belly pipe on there. Wouldn't take him a few seconds to change it out.
What's that on his on his engine? His China doll engine? Not the
Yeah,
not the
his
what do you
Avenger
call it?
85.
Right. Oh, the Avenger 85. Oh, okay, I thought it was his other one.
But it is addicting though. I'm not going to deny that when you start buying these felt vehicle frames and you want to start building it different from everything. You start adding all the good stuff, and next you know you got something that.
Yeah.
It's that 10 foot-pounds.
You want to race it, and then you find out it's in a total different class from everybody else. You're like, oh, what did I do?
Yeah, I mean,
but then it gets expensive too. So when you start building these fakers, I'm not denying it gets pricey.
Yes.
Yep. But remember, the best thing to do is just get out there and get experience.
Yeah, exactly.
People build more bikes all the time, but like if you just go out there and ride, you'll get faster, and you don't need to spend.
Well, that's what I need to do now. I just gotta get cleared from the doctor when I go and get my stitch taken out, find a house, and I can start riding because it's been 5 years since I've been on a bicycle.
Jeez Louise, dude. Yeah, you're gonna have to reacclimate a little bit.
Got to get my balance coordinating skills back, and
yeah, it won't be much. I mean, you know, the reacclimation won't be much, I imagine, right? But you certainly need to get reacclimated some.
I used to be able to fly around the corner and bank on the turn a little bit, you know, just I got to get comfortable again.
Right.
I know I'm not denying that I didn't do it racing down the hot main roads as quick as I could. I mean, I'm not denying I did it because I did do it. Everybody, who hasn't done it?
Yeah, who hasn't done it, right?
We're guilty.
True.
I'm guilty. I'm just as guilty as everybody else. I'm not going to deny it.
That's very true, man.
Even going downhill full speed, full throttle, wide open.
Yeah,
just like Trent and everybody else. I mean, we cracked that throttle open and we want to go faster. It's addicting.
Yeah, when I go downhill, I don't do wide open throttle going downhill. I did that one time and I didn't quite.
I don't either.
Yeah, I didn't quite.
I coast going downhill because
but
it seems
I've learned because
overwinding.
after you've had one bad wreck, bad enough, you get in that hesitation mode.
Right. No, but not just that. Like just kind of what Paul was alluding to. Like you kind of over rev. Not kind of, but you're over revving the engine.
Yeah,
when you're doing that.
You're not under load when you're revving. You should be under load when you're revving that high.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to use your motor for a brake. I know a lot of kids have done that in the past. I did it in the past. I ain't denying it.
10 foot-pounds.
Yeah, we all have.
You can't do
you
that
just
with
let it off
M5.
the throttle and you just let the motor slow you down going down the hill. That is so bad on the engine.
You can't put 10 foot-pounds on M5 bolts.
Right. No, you can't. That's supposed to be like foot inches though, right? Right? Ain't that supposed to be foot inches, not foot pounds?
Or
inch pounds.
Inch pound.
Inch pounds. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, it's 120.
Or Newton meter, or or Park Tool calls it Newton meters.
It's 120 inch pounds.
Oh, okay.
See, and there's the thing. There's something that nobody realizes.
If you go 12 inch pounds is 12 inch pounds is a foot pound, right?
I
So
see.
if you go
if you Newton meters
10 foot
equals.
If you want 10 foot pounds, you need to go 12 times 10, 120.
20. Yeah.
Because 12 inch pounds times 10 gives you 120 inch pounds, right?
Yeah. Right.
And then they created the Newton meter per inch. I don't know if you ever experienced one of those or not.
The what now? The Newton ones?
Yeah, the Newton meter torque wrench.
It's got Newton meters on the other side. But Newton meters it'll be like 7 or 8. This goes to 15 Newton meters. That's right.
That was a Park Tool item. Park Tool started that Newton meter stuff for bicycles.
I mean,
long time ago.
It's kind of an equivalent, right?
It is. It's basically like metric torque wrench. I call it.
It's a metric.
It's just a metric torque wrench.
Mm-hmm.
They just renamed it Newton meters.
Newton is who invented the.
I was about to say that he's the OG.
He's the OG, yeah. It's all right. They can have it, right? You know, they wanna.
Yeah, they can keep it. I mean,
they can keep it.
I got to get running, guys. I will see you guys later. I just want to jump on and say hi.
All right, brother.
I'll see you guys.
Hasta luego.
Later. See this? I don't use any torque. I don't use any Loctite. I crank them down to 10 foot pounds, and I've never have any issues.
Yeah, I still, even though I do,
I've been that for 3 years now.
That's something I don't do.
If they were M5, I'd probably use Loctite, but they're M6, so I don't need to. I can crank them down.
I quit using torque wrenches on bicycles. I've snapped too many bolts in the past, even with Newton meter stuff. I just Loctite everything.
This is a bicycle torque wrench. It only goes up to 15 Newton meters, right?
I've got one somewhere. I just don't know where it's at.
I gotta get one of those.
Most times it's at 10 foot pounds is where I use it most times.
I just have the inch pounds one.
I've even got the 3
This is inch pounds, but I convert it to foot pounds because I'm old school. I don't like the inch pounds.
You can buy the Newton meter 3-star Park Tool Allen head thing. Go click.
My motor, I go 12 foot pounds on my my M6
on the
my Minerale. I go 10, and then I go 11, and then I go 12. If you just go 12 right away, you can strip it.
You can strip it.
Torque wrench may not click in, right?
Yeah.
That's why I always do.
And then work your way up to 11.
I hand torque everything by hand, by feel on my motor.
If you got a feel for it, you can do that for sure. But I overdo it.
That's what I do.
I need a torque wrench to limit me, right?
Yeah.
See, I'm afraid to torque down the Smolik head because it's got that rubber gasket. So I know when to stop by hand feel.
Yeah.
Because if you over torque those,
the O-ring,
you can crush the gasket. Yeah, you can pull the gasket apart.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a few people do it on videos. They torque them down, and then they split that gasket.
But you know the trick is though, even more than that is the whole deal that I learned, and I think I learned this from Hughes Motorized, man. Rest in peace, man, Eugene. But I learned that this was a while back, not to over tighten your cylinder studs, right? I go into the mounting studs for the cylinder.
I back them out like a
right? Yeah.
I back them out. I tighten them down once, and then I back them out a third turn back up.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, because if you have those tightened, and then you're sitting there fucking cranking down the nut, so
you're just pushing it down further.
You're just pushing it down further. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you're asking either to stripping them, or you go right through the case now, because now I've been seeing people go right through the case.
Yep. You know, like I said, these are all little things that some people know and some people don't know, right? But that's the beauty of YouTube and people making videos so they can share the knowledge.
Yeah. You
can
help people. Some people won't listen though.
I used to use the studs for the exhaust bolt instead of the exhaust bolt. I would use studs for the exhaust, and then I would JB weld them in, so I wouldn't have to worry about them coming loose.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'd Loctite the nuts on for the exhaust.
Right. Right.
I would double nut it on the exhaust so I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yes. Yeah, there's no shame in doing that, dude. I mean, yeah, no shame in doing that.
Well, my disc brakes on my my dual disc on my daily, everything's double nutted and triple nutted.
That
There you
doesn't
go.
hurt.
The
Yeah.
M8 the M8 bolts are they got the regular M8 nuts and then they got the cap bolts, M8 cap bolts, and then on the bolts up M6 bolts that bolt to the fork, they're all double nutted on the top and triple nutted on the bottom.
Shit.
And they're all nylock nuts. It's just overkill, right? It's just
Right. But hey, whatever,
overkill
dude.
on the
I mean,
overkill. I don't want shit coming loose. I usually just double it up. I do an extra spacer, so I made.
Well, I've had those 6mm nuts, rotor brakes and stuff come loose on regular bikes, and it's spooky. To start riding, they'll see your rotor start wobbling.
yeah.
Even
Yeah,
if they're Loctited, I've seen them come loose.
they still come loose. Yeah, it's just a lot of torque back
It
there.
would be it would be nice to see a reverse thread on those, but I don't know if that would even make a difference. But
Oh yeah, because then you're yeah.
because they do that on car engines, they'll do reverse threads on certain things. Your harmonic balancer, that's a reverse thread.
Yeah. Yeah, because then it's like tightening. The vibration is almost tightening it more
Yep.
versus you're
And
loosening it.
it works the same way with the crank pedals on the bikes. They're
Yeah.
reverse thread for a reason.
Reverse for a reason, exactly.
And then the rear sprocket, the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
The more you pedal it, the tighter it gets.
The tighter it gets, yeah. 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 Yeah, that makes sense. That certainly does
Sometimes
make
you
sense.
just can't ever break it back loose.
Right.
You have to heat it up.
One of these days we're gonna see Paul ride that gas frame again. One of these days.
I've been waiting to catch a video with Paul on it.
Yeah, I know.
Life Adventure posted a video today though with his bike.
Right.
No, his bike's upside down in his front room.
Well, I think that's the wheels that he's working on right now, right?
Yeah.
This is my daily. I put in the 44 tooth on instead of before. I had the 28 tooth with the 244 tooth sprockets on there. So it was
I'm gonna order a
Holy
44 for the track and take the 40 so I can experiment.
There's no disc mount on this, so it offsets it in, and I just use the 9 rag joint bolts to.
So yeah.
So I can use the 6 disc mount bolts.
I've got so many of those things.
That makes sense.
But I don't need to though. I can just shim the chain stay a touch more, and it's fine.
I've got so many of those sprockets.
The 9-bolt sprockets. Yeah, I used to when I had those, I would drill out the 6-hole pattern on them just to.
Yes, I've done that too.
Yeah.
For the mag wheels, I did that with setup on a mag wheel. I did it to a 36 tooth, and people are like, why? I'm like, why not?
Why not? Yeah, I mean, you're just making it lighter at the end of the day, anyways. So you're not really messing with it too much.
But I've had some of those come out of the box and be warped too.
Yes, yes. That is also very true.
I've seen them come out little dished. I've seen them come out fine. I've seen them come out warped on one end.
Yeah.
And no matter what you do, you can never get it perfectly straight.
No. That's why I always just end up. I've only used that stock sprocket, like those stock sprockets, a couple times. You know, after that, I was like, man, I'm just gonna upgrade the heavier duty ones or the thicker ones,
steel
right?
or the aluminum.
Yeah.
I don't mind the steel gears, but they are a little heavy. But I have never had an issue with them.
Yeah, they do add a little weight to the wheel, but I mean, like for example, the one that Paul is using right now, I think it's like the multi sprocket. Yeah, that one. That's the one.
Multi-valve, yeah, 369.
Yeah, 369.
Yeah, it's the wheel sprocket. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's.
I never really realized thought about that number like that, but Paul said something like a couple weeks ago about it. I just clicked, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Numbers
And
of
I wonder
people.
if that's where Will Campbell got the 369 from.
More
Maybe.
than likely.
No.
I could be wrong.
No.
Because of mathematics.
Leo, you're breaking up really
Not
bad.
because
Yeah,
of the
you're breaking
sprocket.
up.
369 is not because of Will Campbell. It's not because of the sprocket. It's because of a mathematics sequence. Mathematics, dude.
Mathematics.
Okay.
That makes sense too.
Favorite
I
number from
understand that.
Nikola Tesla too.
Yeah.
I was just wondering.
That makes sense too. That makes sense.
Great race number though.
Yeah.
What do you got? Like an hour and a half drive to Apex, or about an hour?
Me? Yeah. It's an
Yeah.
hour. It's an hour and like 15 minutes, something like that. It's not very far.
Tim Wrench.
Maybe an hour and a half, like with some traffic. Which reminds me, I got to start looking at the Airbnbs, but I need to see how many people. I got to see how many people I'm gonna round up. To split this Airbnb. I found one for. I want to say I found one for like $700, $800, something like that, with like that can sleep like 8 people or 6 people. I forgot how many people could sleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
but I know that there's gonna be.
Yeah, I was gonna camp at the track, but my cousins live not too far there. I'm like, just come to bring your bike, come to our house after the races, and just come and stay with us.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not too far, just
So
go back and forth.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of relatives nearby.
Everything ends early, anyways, right? So like you're done by like 5 o'clock.
And unless you want, I guess they do night racing too, but I don't think I'd be into that part.
I think. Well, I mean, they do it. I think it will be an option there. I think you have to pay extra for it, right? If I'm not mistaken. But I mean, that's
I've seen something on the website about it.
Yeah.
About the night racing.
Apex does it on its own. Like they have their own night racing schedule. So I think ours. Excuse me. I think we're renting it like during the day up until like just right before they start doing the nightcap, right? And if you want to be a part of the nightcap, I think you have to pay extra for that, right? Extra to just do the.
That would make sense.
Yeah, but it's only like an extra $10-$20 or something like that, like to be, to do the night racing and whatnot. I don't know how many people would do it. I guess if you're camping out there, sure you could do it, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, man, like, most people usually like they'll go home or they'll I guess camp out and work on their bike, right? They'll mess around,
Yeah.
make sure make sure nothing needs to be, check all the nuts and bolts, right? Like check the engine. A lot of people take off the head, right? Check the head, check the piston, that whole deal, right? So,
rings, exhaust.
Yeah, rings and all that good stuff, right? So I mean, but some people don't. Like some people just leave it alone.
That's the biggest thing is your intake and exhaust. So that stuff will come loose.
Right. Like we never once we got with the Avenger, like we never took the head off. We never checked the jug until after we got done. And when I looked at the jug, I was like, dude, this thing is pristine. Like it didn't even after all the laps.
Every time I've broken in a motor, I've always checked the head bolts a couple of times, and after that, you leave them alone because usually they're fine after that. Or the corn nuts, so they call it.
Yeah, I hate those things. I hate those. Whenever I had those, like I would always take the cutoff wheel and just cut the acorn part off and just keep the nut itself, right? Because then
I never really thought about that. I have taken the corn nuts off and I've gone to the hardware store and I've bought replacement bolts for it. But then
why not? They're cheap, right? I mean, it's also cheap to do that. I mean, those damn nuts are not expensive, right? But I was like, man, I have a cutoff wheel. Why not just fucking cut the acorn head off? and then just use them as regular nuts, right?
I know a lot of
clicking?
people are waiting for October.
Yes.
So I wonder if the go-kart guys are going.
Yes, it's supposed to be a full group. It's supposed to be like the mini motos. Supposed to be. I don't know if the GoPed folks are going or not, but I think the GoPed folks might be going. But it's usually the same group that Sean always invites, right? You know, 'cause it was last time it was mini motos, it was us, and then it was GoPed folks that were there, and I think they had some go karts, like mini go karts. I think. Oh boy.
If I can get my husband to pop on here.
Look at that, man. Now I gotta go pick up my see all this
This is
last
my
minute stuff, man.
this is my 12-speed converted to a 1-speed.
Oh yeah, dude. That little thing is cool. I've seen that before. I've definitely.
It's got dual bearings inside this too. Where
Yes,
the other
I've
one
seen
just
that
screws
deal
on.
before, dude. You had to buy that, no? Yes.
It's got six paws too, with 3 teeth on each one, so it's 18 teeth of engagement.
Yes.
This is what you want. This is what you want for a jack shaft, so it won't break on you.
Correct.
Get lots of teeth.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ordering. I got to order my main jet still, all the way down to 80.
Correct.
That goes on this 12 millimeter inside, 15 millimeter outside. That's the crush sleeve there.
Yes.
That's what stops it from.
Yeah.
And that holds this on there too.
You know, I was playing with the carburetor with that the other night. I had broken 2 hose clamps. I had to go get 2 more over tighten the damn things.
This holds it on there.
I like
Bad habit.
That goes against the crush sleeve, that little sleeve there. So then this is separate from the.
I like that. I like that.
And then the pit bike axle. This back wheel is pretty good. There's not much need for any spacers. It's already wide. This side's wide. This side's wide. But the 26x3 is like 8 inches wide back there. I had to widen it up quite a bit. Make everything work. Make it all clear.
It's got my cousin an invite. Hope I can get her to jump on here.
It took 2 days to get the change to clear on the gas frame. Two long days of adjusting the shit out of everything.
Yeah.
Adjusting with shims, adjusting the spokes. Everything's square. I measure from the axle to the bottom bracket to keep it square because it's slots, right? Like you can't just center your wheel out. Axle's got to be square. If it's not in the center, you got to adjust your spokes and move your wheel to the center. You can't just twist your axle and make it center because then everything's all cocked now. Now you're dogtailing because the rear wheels spokes are off. Are you trying to center the wheel with the axle instead of with the keep everything square? Keep everything square with the bottom bracket and then adjust your spokes.
What? It's only 8:30.
The proper way to do it.
Yeah. Trying to get my aunt to jump on here because I'm the one that's going to be here in California. Well, I was saying because she's in Long Beach and stuff, and she invited us to stay at her place. I'm trying to get her to jump on the Discord for the first time.
These are 26 by 2.125, 2 1/8. semi slicks. It was $38 for front and back tire. Couldn't go wrong.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Normally it's like fucking $60-$70 for each tire for me. They're not hookworms, but whatever. These two bearings are smaller. These two washers are smaller, so they don't sit down. These ones do.
All right, hold on 1 sec. I'm going to send an invite to my cousin.
This is what you need. You need no threads on your axle, so you don't have threads on your frame or anything. And I tried using a thread rod, but it didn't work because it's where the thread is, it's thinner, and then where this part is. And at the end here, it gets fatter too. You can see where the washers won't go down all the way. See how it stops?
Yeah.
The last little bit's a little bit fatter. So those two are adjusted a little bigger. These ones are going this side. Tight. I guess they got it like that so it slides in and at the last second it grabs against the pit bike frame, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's not what I want. Hold on.
Click. Yeah. That's how many clicks you make.
Yeah.
You hear the clicking? You can't pull it out.
See if my cousin's on there yet.
Are you think to our topic maybe in our room?
Okay.
Better in your pit, Johnny. Read into our room actually.
Kind of cold.
You want me to do that?
Yeah.
Read it. I'm gonna bring it to our room.
Okay.
Meet me in our office.
I'm coming.
The M10 bolts
Walking
only
without
line
my
up with
shoes.
Yeah. You're in the wrong spot.
I'm blind. I'm in the dark.
Yeah. Oh, well, fuck it. No.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Ozzy.
This is a 4-bearing rear axle with 12mm pit bike.
I'm not gonna turn the video.
Through bolt.
I'm not gonna turn the video on right now.
3mm spokes, so they're heavy 11 gauge. And it's got a 1-inch aluminum hoop. So the hoop's a weak link again, but it's never seen brakes though.
Yeah.
It was a disc wheel front brake before, so it's still got paint on the rim. So it's full.
I gotta step away, guys,
If
to
my
pick
brother,
up my daughter. Unfortunately, you guys can stay on here if you'd like. I can keep the stream running, and I'll keep the stream running if you guys still want to, entertain the folks on YouTube. But unfortunately, I have to step away to pick up my daughter. It'll take me like an hour or so to come back. So, you guys can
All right.
certainly stay on here, but I have to go play
Yeah.
daddy and pick up my daughter right now. So I apologize
Cool.
that I have to step away. But I'll leave this running, and you
No
guys,
big
like I
deal.
said, you guys can stay on here.
Sounds good.
We got the show going here. Camboy's MIA tonight.
There's no disc brake on my daily on the back, just rim brake
Yeah,
on the back.
I'm still pondering about the disc brake. Part of me wants to do. Part of me still wants me to do a rear disc, and part of me says no.
If you have a rear disc that mounts separately from the drive sprocket, it's no problem. It's when the drive sprocket
I can add it if I choose to, but I haven't done it.
It's nice to have it on the pedal side, like you do on the Gemini. Lots of room on that side. Nothing going on. I bought this rear hub to do a jack shaft because I wanted heavy duty freewheel. It wasn't going to break on me. It's got two bearings for the hub and it's got two bearings for the freewheel for the 12-speed. It went from 36 to 11 to 36.
Okay.
It was 8. I think it was 8-speed. It's 8 to 12-speed, and the only difference between an 8 and 12-speed is the gears are closer together. The chain's a little thinner on a 12-speed, but everything's the same other than that. The reason I got an 8-speed was because my shifter on my bike was 8-speed, so I didn't want to get a special shifter just for 12-speed. As soon as you go 12-speed, everything gets really high in price. So I'll show you the 8-speed, and I'll show you the cluster you get with it. Got it right here.
Everybody on YouTube.
That's not it. What did I do with it?
It is going to be interesting in October. We had this kind of set up like California for track stuff.
So
You realize I've been together for over 30.
This is 6 gears here, and then the other. There's 7, which was a 12 or 13, and an 8, which was 11, and then the lock nut screws it on. It uses the same locking key as the freewheel. And a bunch of spacers too, because it's only an 8-speed. I had to add spacers in to make up the missing gears. This is super lightweight. For being 6 gears, it's all air. There's nothing to this.
Hey, Leonard.
Very lightweight.
Does it look like this?
Hey, that's an improvement.
Oh,
Hey, your fingernails aren't black.
yeah. You're not.
No, it's different. I'm not used to seeing your regular nails there, man. My elbow's hurting. I don't know why. We got some crazy weather going on. Getting excited for Apex this year. Everything's going in place so far. Surprised I haven't heard from Pedals in a while. I hope he's doing all right.
He was on the other night, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I remember talking to him.
I sent him an invite.
He probably doesn't have Discord turned on.
You might be watching though.
What's up, Nacho? Coming to say hi, Nacho. Come on up. Come and say hi to the guys on YouTube.
Like
a boy. Oh, Nacho. Full of kisses, aren't you? The grease tastes good. The greasy hands taste good. Yeah.
Nacho. Ugh.
He don't like when I work on bike parts. He runs away.
All the noise.
Yeah. If I pick something up, tools or something, he'll take off. He's scared of the vacuum too. Scared to death of the vacuum.
Hey, everybody on YouTube is watching. Miller, Mike Legault, Bill Campbell, cool. Anybody else that might be on there or watching? Outlaw, Life Adventure. I'm sure he did. Kevin Shop. Well, I'm just glad that, and I just got to order some backup parts for the track. In case if I have any breakdowns. I still need to order a couple of tubes. That's the main thing. Always the risk of flats.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome.
I fixed the kid. His 4x20 e-bike. He pulled the front tire up and slammed the back tire into the curb and pinched flat and bent his rim.
I thought about getting that.
I told him to get a new tube
Armored,
because the back's hard. You gotta unplug all the wiring and get the back
what
wheel
do they
off.
call it? The armadillo liner that goes inside over the top of your tube. The foam.
So I passed it. He used it for the front tire. I wouldn't use it on the back. Front's easy to change.
I still may pull the trigger and do something different for smaller wheels.
I don't have much experience with French wheels. You got to pump the tire up for about 2 minutes before the bead gets close enough to the rim to even be able to center the wheel out. It's like, holy fuck, man.
So I have a chance to experiment with some different 24 inches just to see.
You're over 6 foot tall.
I couldn't see how you go tubeless on a 4-inch rim.
I wouldn't be able to do it on this bike just because if I did, I'd have to do Geminis, and I don't want to fork out that kind of money again for wheels.
Come on.
Tubeless is a pain in the ass. You get that tire fucking.
I don't know if I can go tubeless on my Maxxis or not.
The glue dries up in the bike in the tire.
Yeah, it turns into rock after a while. You have to keep it circulating.
Basically, it turns into a rubber tube
Pebbles.
on the inside of it from the liner stuff drying.
Turns into like little rocks inside there.
Yeah. We end up getting like a coating like a tube coating in there because it's all dry coat on the outside, right, from spinning around the circle.
And especially the heat during the summertime.
You want out? You want out? Oh, it's up to you. Here's my spacers on the. This one's on the pedal side, and this one here's on the. Oh, this one's on the pedal side. This one's on the engine side. That much extra besides what the rim is. I don't know if I don't have a master link on this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. First.
I think Paul's putting the wheel back on.
Yeah. Just seeing how the alignment is. I probably have to break the chain to get this back on here.
I got to replace my chain breaker. The pins will wear out.
Yeah, I got to break the chain to get that back on.
I used to have one of the 41 roller chain breakers, but I don't know, it was a waste. Didn't work right. Oh my eyes itch. Everybody's new watching the show. Hi. Welcome to Team PKR channel.
Where's the axle?
Yeah, Mike. The motor's been ported on my Avenger, so it's not where my altitude level in Utah. It's above sea level. I need the extra juice, but it's also been. I got to get change the main jet. I've already changed the slow jet on it, but I got to change the main jet it down. Right now it's 100 jet in there. It had a 120 in it. But I changed it to the main jet to 100. And I've got a 35 size slow jet for the idle.
It should be pretty close.
What's the subject for carb?
I'm running a 35 for pilot.
PWK 21.
Yeah.
Nothing overboard. Well, some people think it's overboard, but it is not a real PWK. It's a clone, but
21 is not that big.
The power jet is adjustable.
To me, 21 is the minimum. Venture 85.
I think a lot of people like these 24s. I've never done a 24, but every time I hear someone putting a 24 on a 85 or something, it sounds like it loads up.
I bought a VM22 Mikuni, but it was for a Predator 212. So it was down.
A VM18 or 19 wouldn't be bad.
I bought bigger jets for my 50cc, but they sent me the wrong jets. The right size, but they didn't fit. Bulb wouldn't go back on.
Come on,
So I buck it and put the other card back on. PZ20. It bolts right on the mineral intake.
Every time I've ever done
put M5 studs on the intake, and they go through the M6 threads of the PZ20, and then I use washers and M5 nuts to tighten down through the M6 thread holes. The carb usually bolts on from the back, right? The intake comes up, and then the bolts go into the carburetor. But I used M5 studs to go through the carburetor with nuts. And it's got an O-ring seal there. It never leaks.
They're in shock.
It's a beautiful setup.
There's the man, the man.
Do you know this guy?
Oh, he's a wheels.
You want to keep the carb as short as possible for quick throttles.
Fantastic.
In my experience.
Geez, Ken, you should have drove back to Utah. Sorry, Paul. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's good. I always like to keep the carburetor as tight as possible in the frame if I can. On my full suspension, I can. I got to kick it out the side of the frame, but
I wish I could have done this on this bike, but I did the big belt picker frame.
Yeah, a lot of people they'll do a quick 90 and have the carburetor sticking out sideways, or they'll go straight and bend the hose a little bit and go by the seat post, or they do like you and do a little 45 and kick it out. Depends on how their leg clearance is.
Give everybody a close view. Not everybody has seen this yet on YouTube. I got some family members watching. They're just watching the channel. Turn this around.
Sweet.
This is going to Apex. That is my plan still. My bike.
Kick-ass brake.
That's true on the phone, but
yeah, I've got my underneath here is my master cylinder for my brake. Right underneath the throttle. So order to
Oh,
get into
nice.
this. I gotta
Nice.
break the throttle loose.
That's fine.
I
It
can take
hides
the
all
wheels
that
off
shit.
the guy.
That's pretty cool,
Yeah,
actually.
it might be a
It
bit long.
it protects it too, because
Long
that's I'd have
Yeah.
that snapped off there if it was me.
Oh, that's all full aluminum.
Park,
Except for
park,
the
park,
only thing is
park, park, park,
cheap plastic
park,
is
park,
probably
park.
this piece here, but
Use
everything is all
use
aluminum.
two backpacks. 3.
I don't have the cheap grips. It comes with those generic kits.
Can tie those guys together somehow.
I've got the hookworm
Can put them out
type
up on the
match it.
side. I don't know. I
Very
have
nice.
to take those wheels off. Yeah.
Semi slicks. I guess it's whatever they want to call it, but some call them semi slicks, some call them dirt track tires. They're all purpose
They're,
tires.
they're urban tires for street in the city.
Well,
They're for
yeah,
rubbing that.
park.
They're for rubbing on curbs and doing tricks and shit, because you got lots of sidewall protection. You're not gonna wear your tires out. You can grind down the curb with them. You know what I mean? With your BMX, you're not gonna hurt anything. That's what it says in the
Yeah.
ad anyway. They're for urban city abuse.
Yeah.
Which is pretty well. That's the hardest you can be on a tires in the city. Grinding up against curbs and fucking doing tricks and shit.
My mom's a little nervous after
There's
I
not
told her
much.
I built another bike.
There's
It's
not
kind
much
of
better than
panicking.
for bike tires. They're not much better than hook runners for bicycle tires.
Yeah,
Pretty
they're
well.
not speed rated or anything, but
They're pretty well all you can get. That's good for street use. Right?
their balance pretty reasonable.
They look great too. They look
This is
amazing.
expensive though.
They're expensive, yeah. Sometimes they go on sale for me, and other times they're ridiculous prices.
Ken made the long drive. California. I have that's quite the drive.
It's a further for us.
Well, I know it's a further drive, but it's a 10-hour drive to California. We can do it in one day. I'll probably make it a day and a half trip, I'm sure, when we go to Apex. I still got to get my race clothes and stuff and shoes and protective gear. I still have a little bit of time. Doesn't feel like it because October's just 4 months away. Kirby just barely posted. This is interesting.
This guy, the brake ball change to get it on there.
Kirby's watching, I think. Oh well. Hey Kirby. He's probably watching YouTube or listening.
With the axle.
It's kind of a mellow night here on Discord.
Yeah.
Maybe I send Opzilla an invite if he's not too busy.
Where the hell did I put the axle?
Uh-oh. Leo's back. Well, tell Tan I'm glad he made it there, Leo. Yeah, Leo, I need a motor from. Tell Ken to grab me a motor from your place.
Oh, there it is. Put it in the drawer.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah. These are rear facing slots, so everything goes together and slides in the back. My other bike, my daily, it just I lift the wheel up and I slide the axle in, and I can let go of it. It's it won't fall out. I made a 10 millimeter drop. It's 12 millimeter,
Hey, Arzine.
but the
And
axle once the axle slides in, it can't fall out. Right. This one's different. This one's got rear facing slots. So I should have two master links so I can break my chain to take the wheel off, put the wheel back on, put the chain back together. But
Hey, Ozzy Osbourne.
I'm gonna
If you're
break the
watching.
chain. I guess I have to break the chain to do that.
This is yours.
Can Industries. Hey, Leo, Tan, grab me a motor out of Leo's place on the way back. I need one of those RDM cranks. 42 millimeter stroker.
Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. You're probably hungry, dude. Huh? You're probably hungry. Yeah, I've eaten. I was, and, I actually have a whole sandwich if you want.
Mike Legault says, "Me too. I'm but jealous." Yeah, Leo, just donate me one of those motors. I'll try it out for you at the track. I'll send it back to you. I'll put RDM to the test.
And I'm old.
There we go.
At least the stuff won't really flop around because it's so heavy. Yeah, that's it.
And
You mind kind of cover your mirror now?
tell 10 to jump on. I want to see how good his signal is at your place.
Yeah. It's halfway there. Oh. Yeah, those are
10 has to be good.
close and shit.
10, watch out for the bears. At Leo's.
I don't know. It's here.
Acid pill.
Yeah.
I already gave them to you.
Thumbs.
Well,
Fuck.
Yeah, I wish I was there too. Jared must be doing something. Is in some shopping or something.
Good. I'm off.
Touching.
Let me break.
I'm touching him.
I'm gonna break this chain too, get it out of the way. Oops. Bike fell over. At least it went the right way.
Yeah, when I usually order my chains, I order them like in 6 feet length or 8 feet length. That way, I've got extra chains to build.
So it will be catastrophic. There's a lot of wind, man. Come down. Let's see where I'm not that organized. It's not a hit thing. I'm just a singer, so thing. I don't know. This thing is old. It's freaking old.
It's a little sticky.
It's old. I told you. The wheels are old.
No master length, right? I guess I could put a master
Virtually.
length. Wouldn't be that bad.
Can go live so we can see what you're looking at on Leo's bike. It's fired up.
Oh.
Dan is dollying. Yes, he is.
Take that thing off. Yeah, I have to take a little thing out of there. I imagine the truck was bigger.
There we go.
Yeah, I ran out of things to work on. Uh,
Oh,
just waiting for a 41 roller chain to come in and swap the China chain out.
well,
And then I guess I can
yeah,
swap pedals out. I'm just too lazy to change the pedals right now.
Fuck, a little more. A little more.
I guess I could take the cleats out of my bottom of my pedals and leave the top ones in. I don't know. Or grind them down and make them shorter.
What? It's a different sound. Oh yeah, here's a line.
Time is it?
It's
You got it.
9:21 my time. It's 8:20 California time. Paul's time is what? 11 or 10?
11.
Yeah, come on, it's okay. Oh shit, I'm fine. I'm not used to that. I'm used to being able to just set the whole bike down up on the floor. Yeah, this one has the rockers are not on it. But even if the rockers was not
Mm-hmm.
Is Tan making a detour on the way back home to see Trent? What if he
I
bought
don't know.
his bike with him? Leo, did Tan bring his bike with him?
Something wrong with this chain brake. It's all fucked up.
Which one is
Highlight.
it?
Highlight fucking one.
What type of chain breaker is it? I've had the Harbor Freight one. I've had the best luck with the Harbor Freight chain breaker. But they quit carrying it. Kind of sucks. You can get it. I think you can still buy it online, but the stores no longer have it. It came with 2 different pin sizes. I found it on Amazon.
Holy fuck. Seriously, why is it so fucking hard? There's some oil in there. Got a ball bearing in here. It's supposed to be fucking easier. Oh,
Which one do you got, Paul?
this one here.
Oh,
Heavy
okay.
duty.
Yeah, that's the one that Harbor Freight sells.
It used to be good,
Hey,
and then it's all the threads are fucked up here. You see where it's shiny? See the threads are screwed
yeah,
up? They all do that. They all fucking the threads all fuck up on them like that.
I never had an issue with mine, but I must have one of the better ones.
My other one I got is no problem. This thing comes apart in pieces, right? Like this. You can unscrew it and put it in your tool
Yeah, it
bag.
comes in 4 pieces.
Yeah. Cool. That way you can put it in your tool bag. It doesn't take up much space, right?
Then I've had the kit from Amazon, eBay, or Amazon that's got
I've
like 6
already.
pieces in it.
It's it's got a pin in here and it's got a ball bearing in here,
Yeah, and a spring.
and it rides on this little see the little curve that it rides on.
Yep.
So, but the threads are it's tight going in and out. It's fucked up. It's not working right. Damage. Put some oil in there. If that helps. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah. I need vice grips to fucking make the thing work.
I don't think here that you can put a frame here in between the pedals.
What?
It shouldn't be that.
Or usual.
I should be able to turn this by hand. It shouldn't be this fucking hard to turn, man. Look at it. I can barely fucking turn it.
What's up? Oh, he got it muted. It's like he's got a fire going in his backyard or something. He's wearing his jacket. He must be cold.
Yeah, it's 53 over here. Under that, it's like
Yeah,
43.
we've been in the 90s.
No, we've been in the 70s.
Today we were in the 70s, but the rest of the last week we were in the high night, almost 100.
It's almost 80
Nope.
here.
We're cooling back down. We're in a temperature change again.
Red Hot Chili Peppers roller coaster on.
You're listening to Red Chili Peppers, the rock group? Sweet.
You can't play music on the stream though. You can't play music on the
No,
stream.
you
You're gonna
can't.
get a copyright strike.
We're live on YouTube. You'll get busted for copyright.
Don't play any music if you're on here.
Papa Kirby had to go tend to his family real quick.
I can't see it because you're shaking.
I guess Sparkbot don't give a fuck.
Out my mind. Here you go.
Take this off.
He's got a PKR tag beside his name, but he doesn't give a fuck about the PKR channel. Obviously.
Good fast.
Willard gotta go.
It must be
I
his
gotta
brother.
go, Willard.
All right.
Yeah. And
He wants me to play music on my phone. I'll be back on the computer.
put one with you. True.
10 Industries. Ten Boy Industries cartel.
All right. Try this again. 20-minute fucking chain break.
Yeah, I need to get a new chain breaker. OG will know what those are.
Maybe.
And I'm watching the chat on
There's
YouTube.
a lot going on this bike, that's for sure.
All right, Steph, I'm gonna go bike ride tomorrow morning.
No, you're not.
I'm kidding. I know we're not gonna be home tomorrow. Kids are out of school. Hooky day, I guess. Parent teachers conference meetings. Jared's up quiet tonight.
Yeah. You understand? Yeah. Going down. And there's another one there at the front of the second. Could we get into the frames here?
Come on. Fuck's sakes, man.
No, not lock. Close. I mean, one there.
I'm going to my bike to get the other fucking chain brake. This thing sucks.
I'm
Fucking
sorry to hear
junk.
that.
Highlight junk.
No.
Can Industries.
Tie them together and tie into the top of the thing. Oh, flat. Yeah. You need to throw back here too. This we take just fork out.
Holy fuck. The worst is you can't tell what you're doing because it's so fucking hard to turn it.
Throw bad there. Go anywhere.
Ow. Yeah. Yeah. My freaking head's hurting. Weather's changing.
Those are my most expensive tires there. Oh shit, I have another frame here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I could have test, but then again, the customer's gone.
We can hear Leo perfectly clear now. It's It's like Tan shows up and the reception comes in really well.
Come on. Oh, both are alive.
I just fucked up my wrench.
Oh, don't do that.
Look, the little one. Yeah.
The phone is buried here now. I'm thinking, bring. Solves death. Does use death. Main backpack.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Boy, what a night. It's been a mellow week.
This is a backpack. It isn't fucking so. Oh, there goes my radio.
I Tan had a
Bringing the
10-hour
blue frame
10-hour
in the box.
10-hour drive to California for something like that.
Come again?
How long did it take Tan to get
What?
there? 10 hours?
To the races? More than that.
No, to your place. From his place to your place.
7 hours.
Oh, that's not bad. Was that him going 90 or?
Thank you. Wasn't the night? The huge river? You fly over the fucking hill, you're dead. Yes. Here.
I know it's a 10-hour drive from my place to Apex. Give or take on traffic. Or we stay at the Airbnb, maybe with Kirby. We'll have to see what my relatives want to do.
And taking apart the half link.
Oh, you get it broke?
Yeah. The pin wouldn't go anymore, so I had to crank the pin out more, and then I had to use the outer thread to push it in and push it through.
I usually pop them in back. I usually pop them back in with channel locks.
Yeah, I use vice grips to put it back in usually.
And then I take a dull pin and I smack it with the hammer to flatten it out some so it doesn't push back through. I got a few family members that think I'm crazy going to California for the track.
Well, I have to meet some of your family that
Well, I know I got to go meet relatives.
I only know 2 people that live down there.
About 90% of my relatives live down there. So
Babe, I've only met 2, and we've been together for over 13 years, and I've only met 2.
the earthquake state of California. Chances of you feeling an earthquake where we're there, 50-50. You never know about that state. It's always rocking and rolling. Even if
you're gonna see that while we're down there.
I don't know. I'm gonna plan on seeing my cousin Steve, Arzine, and Violet.
I know those 2.
Birdie, probably, depending.
Maybe 3 out of your whole family.
And then my aunt Jenny is in San Diego, which isn't too far from the track. And then I got relatives in Alamitos and Carson. San Pedro.
Oh.
Unless they have moved, but some of our relatives don't ever stay put.
I know 3 of your family members. That's Birdie, Arzine, and Violet.
Arzine's in Long Beach.
I know.
And then I got Tan in Oregon. And then I got Leo in California. And then we have Paul in Canada, Papa Kirby, Team PKR in San Diego somewhere. And then Trent is in Washington. Then we got Jared in Florida. Opzilla, I can't remember. I think and
Louisiana or something.
Yeah, Louisiana. And then we got Farquad in Michigan, if I remember right.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then my aunt Susie's in California. I think she's like northern now, in between, up above Los Angeles.
The nose. There's a nose, bro.
Then I got my cousin Rick close by Leo.
Oh, yeah.
True. Mirror only. Put them together. Yes. No. Wait. Take it out the wheel. This is not as important as this one. This has the rim.
Motherfucker. It's right there. The disc isn't going in.
Right. That's salt foods and stuff. Yeah, and they have this box. I have 4
Oh
nails.
my gosh.
They're like,
Pedals, if you're watching, hey, what's happening?
well, I'm not sure if it's the same, but
My Arizona man.
yeah, they come out of very. I think they're really heavy duty. Yeah. No.
Mother.
Yep.
A little bit of scrub. That went pretty easy.
That's good.
I mean, like the adjustment, everything's adjusted. Everything's lining up. It's a bit of a pain in the ass getting it on there, but looking good.
I have one. So I can leave that. I can give the one that I have. I got this one from Wheeler. It would be all but hard if I. He doesn't have.
Hey, Leo, you ever find that mini truck yet?
I'm that way as well. That's one. Yeah, look at that. This is a 250 pipe? Yeah. That's cool. Needs to be clean. Yeah, I got a wire wheel. Needs to
Barely
be
making
clean
it in.
inside. You can sit on dirt forever.
Let me tighten this down, see what it looks like.
You should,
You should have. Someone on the map just needs to go. Canfield, 19, 28. Yeah, good locking thing. Triple chrome. You don't think any of my friends. Why do I have it? I don't know. Because I buy good.
thank you everybody who's watching Discord YouTube tonight
Flopping out
for Team
here.
PKR. Kirby stepped out for a little bit for family.
I see it back for you shortly.
Okay. The peanut big gown thing.
We have our big event in
No, this was
October
mine.
for Team PKR
Nope.
at the track
Did not take either.
for Apex.
The big one?
Barcode's back. Barzizzle.
How's it that something?
Yo, what's up?
Just
Yo.
chilling. Chan is filling up his truck. Yeah, Chan, I agree with you. Chan is filling up his truck with Leo supplies. Chan's hanging out with Leo right now.
That's dope.
We got Leo and the cartel man hanging
You
out.
can kind of see where I injured it, like right there.
Okay, I'll take pictures of it and send it to the hospital.
For what? I took my Band-Aid off to let my finger air out for a little bit.
You're gonna let your finger air out?
Yeah, from the Band-Aid.
Aw, I got a little owie.
Yes.
I sawy.
You kiss it. Kiss it better. Come on, you know
Look,
how
it's my
it
ring
is.
finger, so it's not.
Oh, it's your ring finger. Oh no. What happens if it
Oh
falls off?
no.
Your ring finger could fall off.
No.
Yeah, from a paper cut.
It's not a paper cut, it's a cup cut.
Oh, it's a cup cut. It could die. It's even worse. It's gonna get cup virus.
Because I was trying to wash cups when you were using your thing, and
Here's my thing, my grinder.
yeah.
Oh, I had to do some cups work.
But you could have waited until I got done with cups.
Sorry. Hey, at least they didn't have you hold the caliper and stuff while I was doing all that grinding. I mean, you would have gotten scared. It's the spark scared you. You thought I was going to catch the place on fire.
Yeah, and I injured my finger while you were doing it.
Oh, so it's my fault then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yes,
Have
it
you
is.
told them the
Them's
worst
rules.
part yet?
What? No, yeah, I already said you may have to have surgery. That's okay. I'll just leave you behind. Okay.
I didn't do anything with myself. Oh, you'll leave me with my mother?
Yeah, I want to go to California. Oh, I'm cheating.
Are you cheating, are you? Look at this.
I can do the surgery for you for free. Hey, I'm YouTube certified.
No, you're not touching my foot. Well, you could touch my foot, but you're not surgically doing anything to my foot.
Surgically? Oh, come on. I'm medically cleared.
He knows what he's doing.
Nobody's talking.
Papa Kirby's gone. He should be on his way back. And then Tan's with Leo. Tan drove from Portland, Oregon to Leo's place in California to help Leo out with some family stuff and to be a friend. Just like Tan came to my place and hung out. He's hanging out with. Then he'll probably be going to visit Farquaad next.
Well, he couldn't really do anything because you were still down.
He's offered to go to see Farquaad, but Farquaad had to chip in.
You should come visit now that you're able to do stuff again.
Who?
Tan.
Tan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to come back to Utah with this because we're warming up now. He's scared of the heat, I think.
I'd say I'd like to hang out with Tan and Kirby. That'd be fun.
Tan and Kirby, you don't want to hang out with Willard?
I'd ask them if they want to bring some minis. We can ride some minis around my town.
Yeah, I don't think Tan's got a mini.
Well, mainly Kirby. I'd ask Kirby and Frank.
He didn't ask me.
Well, you're too far. You're too far.
I'm closer to you than they are.
Bullshit, you're like fucking 20 hours.
I'm like in Utah, man. California's like further west than me.
Yeah, true. He's like 18 to
PKR,
12 hours or maybe more.
Green or Frank right now.
Jared's the closest to you.
Are here than you can imagine.
And Paul.
Well, I hope you guys keep watching.
I'd say
because
Jared,
the first
Tan Boy, and
Yep.
fucking
Temple Industries
Kirby's
and
hanging out too. And then
Tan's
my
like
buddy-
way. Tan's the Pacific Coast, man.
and
He's
then my
right there with
buddy
Leo.
Nick.
racing back the soon. Oh yeah.
Now Raul Duke
It'll be
is
a
closer to you.
collaboration
I
work.
might hang out with fucking Raw Duke.
I can hear you, Willa.
Yep. And then Paul's right by you too, but Paul's in Canada.
I'd
Yeah,
tase
a
that
little further.
motherfucker Raw Duke
pretty close.
even before I hung out with him. I didn't bring him up. Unless you want him getting harmed.
No violence.
I'll tase the fuck out of him. I'll fry him.
What the heck is this? Who's this company? What do we got
I have
here?
to slow you.
Oh, Motor Life, the fastest motorized bike kit.
Yeah, I have near those stitches. I have scaffolds. I have everything here. Oh, there you go. The only thing I don't have here is a defibrillator.
Hey, defibrillator. I know what that is. Hey, Leo, did Tam bring his bike with him?
No, of course not, dude. We don't space.
I figured he would have rolled his bike down the road. We're by your place.
There's no rolling down the road here. I need to put this somewhere. Is bulletproof vest level 4. Yeah, this is because I get the big. Yeah, I'll have to take the flakes off it. Now they're going to fucking ground. Fuck it.
Hey, Leo, when you gonna get the helmet?
What helmet?
The bulletproof helmet.
No, I don't need that.
Did you get that cheap? Did you get the cheap helmet? Didn't you get an Alibaba helmet for cheap?
My other bag.
Yeah.
Where's that? That's my
Oh, that
personal.
helped the rider helmet. I don't know if he's done it or not yet.
My radio.
I still got to get my safety gear for the track.
Uh-huh. Where you found more room, dude? Oh. You want this tie down? Yeah, we should tie the suit on. So nothing flying the fucking road and that's not by the. Yeah, not really.
My foot hurts.
Don't leave that there. No, we don't need the tie down. No, the tie downs, yeah. I have one outside there too.
Pretty soon I'll be wearing a tennis shoe.
What?
Pretty soon I'll have a tennis shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get my tennis shoe on, I'm sure I'll be able to ride the bike. Whee! Go cruising. Turn up the neighborhood. Quietly. That'd be funny. Ha 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 ha. And those pipes are far from quiet.
My helmet goes on my hand. Oh shit! Here's Jeffrey. Jeffrey, shit is Jeffrey. Shit, it's not ship.
Don't touch me. Well, it's touching me.
Oh, shit.
Ken was probably going like 80, 90 miles an hour through the canyons. Wow. Zigzagging to Leo's place.
I always carry a medical bag around, you know, just in case anything happens.
Ken was probably going about at 120 to the canyon roads.
Yeah.
Lying.
In his sandals, yeah. Safety sandals.
Yep. You know, I don't know what he was wearing for if he was wearing sandals when he got to my place or not. Never really looked at his feet. I have no idea what he had on. Probably had hiking shoes, if I remember right. And his sandals. Probably had both. I never really paid attention to his feet.
Here, use a radio. I'll talk for the. Sorry, the back of the very lucky fall. You broke my neck. Oh, you did.
What's this? Oh, you're bumping your leg.
Yay.
Fine. There's something on your arm right here, too. There's something on your cheek.
I don't have a spot on my
There's. I'm gonna get it.
Somehow, that Lord, I'm going to go wearing fucking helmet. Yeah, where Helmet was driving.
I think Leo's got bears around his place.
Washer.
I think Leo's got black bears around his area. And raccoons.
Oh yeah.
Might have mountain lions and tigers and bears. What? Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Ta-da.
Oh, fuck that wheel. I know, I hear beeping. But let's put the two planes here. Airplane 1, airplane 2. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, there he goes. The excitement, dude. Fucking excited. Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
We're moving more shit
She's
than
got that. She's got to have like some
smuggler trying to do.
microscopic or
Ain't
whatever
gonna
it's called, where
join.
they have to scrape all that stuff
He's
out.
with Leo.
They have to basically stop her from having her period. Yeah,
They're together at the same place.
Boring.
So they can hear you. They're on Leo's channel.
You left the
what do you
south
call
side,
it?
brother.
That's the only option they have right now. The doctor said there's so much scar tissue there. That that's their only option.
Leo, I guess Farzizzle wants to speak with him.
And they have to try to have her
Cameron,
stop having
on
her
gas
period.
tank.
Alright, I'm
Fuck,
gonna get
we
on
got
here for a
tank.
little bit and then take a shower.
Keeps popping on and off.
Next 20 pack. 20 pack comes with me. Come with me.
I told him you were busy.
Alright, folks. Sorry it took
Kirby's
so long.
back.
Yeah, I'm back
Oh,
for a
no
little
big
bit.
deal. You were with family. That's totally understandable.
Yeah.
Family first. Can made it to Leo's.
Oh, he's over there at Leo's right now?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Say nothing.
I may have forgot that.
We think Can's filling up his truck with Leo's stuff. We're teasing Can, but I don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of giving the tour, I guess, of Leo's place.
I forgot that he was going up there. I completely forgot.
So did I. I totally spaced it off until he pulled up in Leo's driveway. Paul's putting his bike back together.
Yeah.
Dan's filling up his truck. That's hilarious.
Tonight's a really quiet night for Discord. Usually we got a house full.
Yeah. I know. I noticed that.
This one has a mountain. That has my tire. No, dangerous. Wait.
Leo was talking about his bulletproof vest, showing Can.
Oh wow. That's gonna be that's quite the drive there.
Yeah, he did a 7-hour drive. It depends if 10 was going 100 or not.
No way, that truck would have broke down like after 20 miles of going 100 miles an hour.
I totally forgot he was even going there till he showed up.
Need one more shim on the side, looks like. And a little bit less on that side.
Hey, the bike's right side up.
Yeah.
You know, I almost went with aluminum throttle grips, and I got thinking, well, if I dump my bike on the track, I want some rubber on there.
That was an idea. I fixed this wheel too. This is my daily.
Sweet. Oh, that's the one with the anodized hub, huh?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
With the 70-75 aluminum. It's a 16 tooth or 18. I think it's 16. Hang on. Yeah, 16 tooth. So I got 28 in the front, 16 in the back. So it ends up being kind of like a BMX kind of middle of the road.
I mean, I could take you to the beach too. Do some swimming. You can taste some salt water for the first time.
Ha 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 ha.
There's no CDH in this wheel.
I haven't been to the beach in ages.
3mm spokes.
Last time I touched the beach in the sand was an '89. That's a long time ago.
Jeez,
12 speed to single speed conversion, because you can't have gears on a motorized bike, because you can for a while, but eventually the gears are going to go into the spokes.
Yeah.
Seal Beach, Huntington.
You naturally want to go that way. Unless you have a big guard. If you have a big guard over here protecting it, it might be okay.
I still take it off. I just make it single speed.
The derailleur hanger gets bent, and then your adjustments are out of whack, and then you go to go in first gear, and it goes in the
You don't have the dork disc on there, do you, Paul?
No.
Hey, whatever happened to Jared? Did he fall asleep over there? He's still there? Or did he?
I don't know. I think he's watching TV or something.
Probably
or he might be eating dinner. I'm not sure. He came on and said a few things, and then he just disappeared. Leo's coming in pretty good right now, which is kind of amazing. Tan shows up and we can hear Leo.
That's hilarious.
It must be Tan signal.
Huh. That's hilarious.
Shit happens, Kirby.
Huh?
See, we can understand him when Chan shows up. It's like clear.
He said something about Kirby. I don't know what he said though.
Leo.
Said something.
They're probably outside.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it. I had eggs. I didn't realize. I didn't know what time it was. I was asking him to hop on here while I was out picking up my daughter, but I didn't realize he was driving.
Yeah, I completely spaced it off until Leo turned his camera on, and Han pulled up in his truck and said, "Hey."
Over here, so we hold everything together. Well, I guess we need another one.
Can't you jump on and say hi for a minute?
He should.
Got a cutaway for the run leader temperature sensor.
You put a thing in there. You made your own.
I made a notch for the run leader. Yeah, because you can't get a spark plug. You can't get a spark plug socket on there with it in there.
Yeah, I have a.
They don't leave you any space.
No, I have a. What do you call it? Infrared thermometer.
Yeah.
I only cut one fin.
Yeah, I see that.
Now in this, There's the 4 in the middle, and then the 1 comes down, and I cut the 1, and then see the 2 over here.
Yeah.
Only cut a little bit of 1 fin, and it fits in there nice. So.
That's cool.
Okay.
I've never used that run leader. I just use an infrared thermometer that I bought, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's I need to get one. I need to get a digital thermometer for my bike.
Yeah. Well, because it just the run leader only really gives you like the head, right? Like the other one, you can check the cylinder, you can check the case, like you can check the carb, you know.
What do I do with it?
I noticed that Trent selling his GoPro. I was gonna ask him if it's got the
I think
GPS
it's like
GoPro.
I don't think it's the. I think it might be the GPS one. Actually, to be honest with you, I think it's the 7 or something. He's trying to sell anything and everything. I love that kid, man. That kid, it's so funny. Like you try to talk sense to that kid about how he's wasting his money and his time on certain things, but he's like, "What's a hobby? That's what you're supposed to do." And I'm like, "Well, dude, I mean, not really, but I mean, that's fine. You know, I can't really." I guess you're not quite understanding what people are trying to tell you, but that's fine. Yeah.
Hey, Farquaad's back.
I'm kind of disappointed because Adam kind of talked sense into me to get like a mini moto. I was like, all right, and then the mini moto fucking beat me to fuck up.
I mean, it's not bad getting a mini moto, but it's just you just gotta know what you're doing. You know?
Yeah, let alone fucking David wants me to ride with him on his 212 and whenever I have my fucking mini fixed. Because, like, he wants me to ride on the same with him and the shit. Like, once I get out of the retirement phase on YouTube, I'm gonna start getting back on, like, you know, trail riding videos. But, like, once the Avengers finish...
Oh, yeah, I saw that. What are you gonna do with the Avenger, dude? You can just put dirt tires on on your bike there and just take it out in the dirt, dude. With the Avenger.
That too, and I was also telling David I'll let him try it and get his reaction on it for YouTube. Letting randoms try it and get their Avenger.
Put a 40-tooth sprocket on there, or like a 44. Just torque it out. Don't make it high speed. Just make it all torque.
44, buddy.
Yeah.
All torque.
40.
All torque.
44 or 40.
Yeah, right there.
The 40 will get a little bit more speed.
I don't have something that like that, but mine's like a $20 one from Amazon. It runs on batteries.
Mine's from Walmart. My laser gun is from Walmart, so I mean.
Yeah.
I'll learn one day from him.
Yeah, mine's like a $20 one from Amazon. It's like it just runs on AAA batteries.
So far good.
Yeah, that's exactly what mine does.
Shop too.
Yeah.
Shop.
I like that.
I don't know where mine's even at. A temperature gun.
I like it just because again you can check the cylinder, you can check the case, you can check everything, right? Yeah. Your microphone, Paul. Your microphone.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm
more sober
I used
than
to
you.
check the different parts of the head and cylinder.
Yeah, I only had one.
Even the hub, even the bearings on the rear wheels and stuff.
Yes. You gotta check everything, see how hot it gets. That's why I always run everything like C3, right? So it's like high heat resistance type of stuff when you run the bearings.
Getting past my bedtime anyways.
So
I overtightened my rear wheel and made it hard to pedal.
Oh shit!
I loosened it up. It needed to come back, but I won't tighten up as tight next time.
Yeah.
The axle can't come out anyway because it's got a 12mm hole and a 10mm slot, so.
Well, that's kind of rough. Yeah.
Well, Farquaad, I don't think my advice is don't let the crash get to you.
No, how long are you out, Farquaad? You said you didn't break your foot. You broke your foot, but not as bad as like the last crash.
Yeah, so it was like basically like what the podiatrist explained to me. It's like basically like a crack on a rock. It's like it's all the way.
You cracked it.
It's all the way, but it's like it's all the way through, but it's not as bad as like what last time. You know what I mean? It was like
it's still separated.
Yeah,
it almost sounds like a fracture.
I would rather break the bitch than like fracture it all the way through. Like, yeah. Because the way you
But he
have
was
it
telling me
done,
like,
It makes the whole area, so if you just touch it, it's sensitive. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
you're
Yeah.
sensitive all the way around. Versus a break, it's like
Yeah.
at least it's broken, and then it's just not a lot different versus it being fractured all the way through. That's
Then
rough.
it's more of a
he's
numbing
like,
pain or icky pain.
homie told me, he's like, you're fractured all the way through. I was like, you motherfucker, at the fucking tip of the toes, or actually middle of the toes. I'm like, you motherfucker.
From where to where?
Man, Tech 7s. Tech 7s, guys. If you have kids, get them Tech 7s. My PSA.
Huh?
How long? So how long are you going to be out, dude? Are you going to be in that foot cast thing, or what? How long are you going to be out?
So it's like 4 weeks from now, I go in for a appointment, and then 2 weeks afterwards, I go in for my last checkup, and then I'll probably be out of it around June 15th.
So 6 weeks, huh? You're going to be in a foot. Is that you're in that same foot cast boot, whatever that you were for the last one, for the broken one?
No, my parents threw that one away because it was stinky and dirty. They're like, "Where your grandma's, homie?"
Yeah, yeah. That thing is that thing. They do get nasty, bro, because you're sitting there wearing it, and you're not obviously like showering that part of your leg, right? So it does get stinky.
And also that I was walking through sand, and I was going through dunes and shit and fishing with it. I was like, man, it got dirty as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Plus, they give you new ones anyways, right? Isn't it part of you going to the doctor when you break something? They give you a new boot anyways.
They
Well,
will.
kind of, but I was wearing my grandma's boot, so it really wasn't my boot to begin with. It was kind of too big. That's still like my one child size. They're like telling me that the child size is too fucking small for me.
That's hilarious, dude. That's hilarious.
It's like the child size would be hanging off my toes, but there before the child size was perfect.
It's
That's
like it's
hilarious.
kind of like my boot. My toes hang out of my boot. You like see my toes when I put my boot on. You can see my toes sticking out. I hate it.
Alright.
Now I can wear socks again finally, but
Yeah, 20 by 4 tooth here, pinch flatted.
Pinch
Marco, I'm
flatted,
surprised
dude.
they didn't give you a medical sandal because they have those.
Pinch flatted. What's up with that little red bike there, dude? Your fucking
I gotta show my
mini death bike
The
that
little
you
mini?
built. Yeah, the mini death
Yeah, I
bike.
gotta get a motor for that.
Oh.
Jerry might be sending me a motor for it if it's not too expensive for shipping.
I thought you already had one. You had all one mocked up already in there.
I got one for this one. I got one. This one here is for this full suspension bike.
What's the engine you had? What you had? What's the engine?
Boost ported. And this is all like the exhaust. You can put your thumb in.
The other engine I think is the one he had. The other one I believe has got the blown up case.
I can feel the back of the cylinder with my finger.
Jeez, fucking Louise. What's the one that you
And
had in the?
I blew through, and I filled in with metallized JB Weld, the 1,000 degrees Celsius JB Weld.
Oh, I see
filled
that.
it all in here and over here. Because
Oh,
I blew through the top here a bit.
You did blow through.
I didn't blow through, but it was really thin, and I you could push up and dent it. And I looked at from this side, and it looked like it was solid, but when you looked at it from this side, it was hollow.
Yeah, it's like throwing a hot dog through a hallway, Kirby.
It threw me off. I should have went down more than up.
You don't know it.
Yeah.
But I ended up filling it in, so hopefully it holds up.
Is that the old school stock heads? Those like GTA heads or those like GT5A heads or whatever they're called?
Yeah. Those were like the early 90 heads.
This is the CDH cast head that I bought off of Amazon.
Yeah.
I had to cut away.
Those are the G5 heads.
The G5 heads, yeah.
Cut away for the.
Yeah. Those are the ones that originally that started with Fred Head came out with that style and they're trying to copy it.
Yeah, this is exactly. Yeah, this is a copy of a CNC head just like this. This is just a cast head of the CNC original copy of the CNC.
In my previous bike, I've got the Fred head somewhere in a box at 6 mil.
It's just dirty cast aluminum.
You have
poured
a
out of a
6 mil
fucking-
Fred head? You need to send that to me so I could put it on a 6
I don't even
mil.
know where it's
round-
even at. I got to figure out where I put the dang thing. It's like a 5.5 combustion.
Oh man,
What?
You know,
I'd buy that from you.
8 mil. It's
My
put
Fred
20
head
millimeter.
from the Blue Bite.
I like that.
Oh, I don't know.
we
20
already
millimeter
know what
long
Kirby's
copper
gonna
nuts.
do. 8
Head
mil.
bolts. You see, they're longer than the studs.
Yeah. That's not a bad head, dude. It's not a bad head.
Yeah, it's not a bad head. It's got a 5cc head in it, so it's got high compression, and it's got a nice big squish band on it.
That's good.
I'll
What the heck
pull it
was
off
that?
and show you that.
That's Farquaad.
He's making noises.
Yeah,
Take a
he's making
second.
his noises.
Drill.
He's over here making his
Looks
noises.
like we're having some ultra mango today.
Holy mother of Jesus. You're gonna have that right now at 9
Okay.
o'clock? You're gonna be up all night, dude. Is that your
It's
plan?
11
Oh,
right now.
man.
Here's the coupler nuts I'm using for the head bolts.
Gotta have this always, man.
Coupler nuts.
The
Yeah,
M8
CR machine.
some people
That's
use
for
it.
CR
Yeah,
machine.
yeah.
And here's
That
the head.
mango's
It's got
so good. Oh my god.
Oh wow,
got a
look at
nice
that
big
dome,
squish
dude.
band on it.
Yeah, nice big squish band on it. Yeah.
It's kind of like you and your fucking what's it called, the mango
You can
coladas.
You can see the square. You can see a little bit of
Yeah.
the square where the cylinder goes, right?
The
Those
mango
are not bad. I've had
micheladas.
yeah, the fucking yeah, you know what I'm talking about, the Modelo's,
Yeah,
the
the
Modelo
Modelo.
coladas.
Yeah. Uh huh.
I
Yeah, I
went to
like
those
that,
now.
dude.
I'm like, I can't do the 8%ers anymore. Those are so good now.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's just a cast head. It's alright. It's half decent.
It is
I
half
like
decent.
it.
Yeah,
It works good.
not only
It's a
that,
copy of the real CNC head, but it's just cheap caster. Right? I think it
Yeah.
cost me $38 for this, or $48
That's
bucks.
Yeah,
not
because
bad.
the real
There's $70 for the CNC one.
the true Fred head, where not only was stamped by him on the bottom side, but it was also polished cylinder head.
Yeah, just like this, but CNC cut. Out
Yeah,
of
it had the polished look.
billet chunk.
And the head's actually a little bit bigger.
Polished shoe, yeah. Polished shoe mirror pin, and a little bit different down here. There's only 3 lines, I think, instead of 4. 3 flutes instead of 4 flutes.
Oh man, Willard had the banana pipe before. That thing is
They had to
terrible.
change it up a bit, right?
That's the
So it
Fred
wasn't
head. Yeah, I did the banana pipe too.
They changed
The
it up
Fred
so it
head's
wasn't
on that
exact
motor
copy.
right there. But that's also Jeep. That was a 48 millimeter piston too, with the split exhaust.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I don't know. I like that, Paul. It's like what, $30 or something like that?
For you, it'd be like, yeah, it'd be like 20, 25, $30.
Yeah.
For me, it's a little more.
Yeah.
I just got to figure out what box they stuck it in. I have to go to the storage unit and find it. It's for the original PK80.
Yes, the original when Power King was around, right when it was PK Power King.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yes.
I took 40 millimeter coupler nuts and cut them in half. So I got 20 millimeter bolts for the heads.
Why not just use regular nuts? You have to use coupler nuts or something?
Because there's a little more threads. It puts less, and they're 12 millimeters, so they fit in a tighter spot.
Those Power King motors lasted forever.
Ever. Yeah.
You don't need, because it's down
That's
in the
before
little
they
hole
went
here, right?
Yeah. I see.
That's before the
These are those
chrome.
half-inch nuts, but
before they swapped over to chrome, and then the chrome was peeling off of everything.
Yeah, Power King was good back in the day, man. Then the only factory that's survived is the YD factory, I think. There used to be only like 2 or 3 factories that made these.
On this head here, it's got 40 millimeter coupler nuts all the way around, so I don't have to reach way down in the head because it's like fucking 2.5 inches thick, right?
Oh,
the head's the same size as the base on the Minarelli here.
Yeah.
And they had
head on it.
they had the FL rod, and then they had a non-stamped rod for the PK80.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I just
And
use a
that was
deep
a dead.
socket for those, Paul. I see what you're saying, though. I bought a deep socket for that stuff.
Yeah. I don't have any deep socket on my kit, but I've got my little kit here that I use.
I see what you're
Look,
doing, though.
even this one, look how far down in there that bolt is. And
Yeah,
these ones make it so I can just use a regular socket, right?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it goes in there, right? Yeah, it goes down in there, right? Yeah.
You could always do the all thread bolts, the long all thread bolts. I used to be able to find those, and you just shove them on there. They
Shove
were
them
like
on there. Yep. Just shove them in there.
an inch long. You just shove them into
Number
your cylinders.
Yep. Yep. Man, what a day.
I'm lazy. I use a drill for everything.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's quick and easy
I'm
though
always
to the
too.
drill, right?
I'm afraid to torque my head down with the drill because I'm worried about
Well,
splitting.
You
I've
just
got it
stop
on.
it.
I've got it on 9. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of torque,
Yeah, it's
right?
not a lot
It's
of
got a lot
torque.
more to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
9.
I'm more of a.
I can do gear clamps with 9 and won't strip.
Yeah.
I like doing
Puts the gear just
everything
perfect.
by hand feel. You just know when to stop.
Sometimes with rubber clamps, you got to tighten it up and let it relax for a while before you come back and tighten it up again.
Right.
Rubber needs to
Right.
squish and relax, right? You try to do it all at once, and it'll strip the clamp. I've done it. I've stripped thousands of clamps.
I will say that was the biggest mistake I ever made was putting a banana pipe on a bike.
Yeah, that's turd, man.
That was a joke. They first came out and everybody was bragging about them, so I had to try it out. And I'm like, the bike fell on its face.
Terrible, yeah. There's nothing for that pipe.
Everybody was like, oh yeah, I got a power increase.
Yeah,
It loaded the bike up.
I'm wondering why I was here when I realized.
I'll show you the rest of the motor.
It actually made the bike slower.
Yes.
You see in the head. Here's the.
Oh, it's just a fucking pump an airplane. Oh. Yeah, just like $100. It's a Bendix exhaust.
There's the trench I made. And huge boost port and trench.
Holy cow, Paul! Pull that a little closer.
Yeah, it's a big trench.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's massive.
Is that sitting below the transfers or above the transfers?
It's in line.
It's in line with the transfers?
Yeah. Hang on.
Whoa, you see that? That is huge.
Let me get a piston in there and I'll show you.
Usually it's like 3 millimeter opening usually per boost, give or take. That's like what, 10?
Yeah, Paul overdid that trench. So you had to trench the case as well, Paul?
Yeah, I'll show you that in a sec.
I used to use like a knuckle boost, give or take, mushroom style.
I just throwing a piston here so you can see the port.
I have not boosted a cylinder in ages. I'd be afraid to do it now. I'm way out of practice.
So you can see there.
Is that your friend? Let me see. Show me again.
That's me.
That's you. When?
Hey man, that's me.
That ain't you.
That's
you, bro.
me, right? What you talking about?
Oh, that is you. Holy shit.
It's hard to see it. You can get this light better.
Oh, that is you, dude.
I'm aging like 40 years in advance.
That looks like your homie that was just on the camera. But that looks like AI though, I guess, too, at the same time. That shit's hilarious.
I can't really see it.
Take your glasses off. See what you look like without glasses. You'd probably be blind though.
And here's the case.
Let me see where you trenched it. Oh, that trench is kind of funky. I thought you would do it. I see what you did there.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the road pretty soon.
I didn't cut trench in this one yet. This is the
Well, you can't really trench
cut the
anymore
trench.
now, dude. I mean, you pretty much.
cut- Well, back here I can cut a little trench, but I don't really need to, because this one's got a window piston.
Oh.
No. Yeah, we'll leave. Just leave him.
Yeah.
I trenched the other case, but that one's just a mock-up case.
I gotta kind of.
See what
I
I
gotta
can
do
away
the
with.
same thing here for this
How
460
many
cylinder. I gotta do a little trench for it.
Yeah, I didn't do any trench work here.
What do you have left on the
I was thinking
880?
about using this for the I can get a cylinder for $20 and use this for the.
Yeah, is that the
micro machine?
is that a that's small kit?
Get a Avenger 85 or something for the full suspension.
For the full suspension, yeah.
Is that a China case? That looks like a
I think that's a
47,
yes,
right?
That's a 66 cc. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, man, they're just so. I forgot what those look like, man. They're so small.
They're so tiny.
4738. I've got the front all notched out for the full suspension.
Oh, nice.
I drilled and tapped the studs.
Oh, you removed. You put it. You
I cut a lot. Look how much I cut away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because there's a square shock mount that just kind of fits over top of on the frame.
That does not look like Farquaad. I'm sorry.
No, it's not Farquaad. I think it's like an AI version of it's an AI version of the kit. Oh, you did the same thing in the back too. Look at that.
Because it's tight, it fits into the frame. Yeah, give me a little extra space. There's two
How
bolts.
How are you
two
sealing
bolts
that?
Here. These 2 bolts here hold the back mount, right?
Yeah.
And same with these 2 bolts up here for the front mount.
Hold the front mount, yeah.
Support the front mount, so both have bolt holes, right? These are in the clutch.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, I can hear Chan.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, the man of the hour.
Yeah. Are you
How
all
fast
in
were you
shock?
going? 90?
In shock. No, I wasn't going fast. Well, okay. Actually, no, I did the speed limit because I had to conserve gas to get here, so.
And I just said that truck would have fucking fallen apart going 80 miles an hour. Are you kidding me?
No, it would. I'm surprised it's done 90 and it hasn't fallen apart yet.
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, don't beat it up on the way back.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure to.
Yeah, the boost port. Actually, the boost port is a little bit. The boost port is a little bit lower than the transfer.
Which is what you want.
So it's like a millimeter later.
Well, yeah, which is fine, right? I mean, you don't. I think that's the whole thing of it, right? You want it to be below the transfer.
You don't want to be higher.
Yeah.
You don't want to be higher because you get scavenging going on.
Scavenging going on, yeah.
So the side transfer is pushing toward the intake side.
Right.
What's your blowdown on that?
Stuff you can fit in the Chevy S10, I think.
That's good. That's good.
Gotta do this. Trying to fit that foot there too. Holy shit. What happened to the door, man? Don't worry about that. Alright. Wait. Yeah.
Wear a seatbelt.
This boat here. This go here. The helmet goes here. Wait.
Leonard sounds like he's fucking 65 and like can't.
I know he's trying to get into Tan's truck. It sounds like, and he's like, "Worried about the door," and he's like, "Don't worry about the door. It's gonna open up when he's going down the road."
Get him stopped by the post office for a moment. Yeah, before you go back to the review, go down a bit so I can leave the message for the postmaster.
So they're going for a car ride.
We made it.
We made it. Well, drive safe, guys. I gotta get out of here. I gotta wake up early tomorrow again, but.
New chapter.
Cool.
New chapter.
You guys drive safe, Leonard and Tan.
Oh, yeah.
And
And
You
yeah,
have a GPS.
back
I
together.
don't think he heard.
Nice. The
This one here,
OZ
actually, this
read.
one gets this one gets an offset intake like this. I got a piece of
Mirror.
Not bad.
get it
Not
on the
bad. You
C
gotta weld
post.
that. Yeah.
So it stays tight to the C post. I can actually clamp the carburetor to the C post, so it's not bouncing around.
That's cool. You just gotta weld that together, I imagine, huh?
I got to put 2 clamps on this. I got a
was
piece of
good.
pipe.
Yeah.
2 clamps.
I thought it was like an S10, you know. Did more modern ones. They have a longer bed.
Yeah, they do.
Holy
That's cool.
crap.
It's 22 millimeters inside, and this is 22 millimeters 25, so
They're
it'll
look
stretch
like.
over
Yeah, that's
top. But
perfect.
the inside makes it the right size all the way through when you're done, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of
5.6 around here.
just staying 22 millimeter all the way through. That's the same size as the Stinger. There we go.
Oh,
Nice. Nice.
And this one goes on.
I see what you did there.
buddy.
You can
Yeah,
stretch.
I gotta get up
This
early in
stuff's
the morning too.
four ply, but you can stretch it a little bit.
And I keep talking to people. Hey, if I cannot find that hill,
Ah, I see what you did
let's go.
there.
We're going to this side. We're going to pass the Goompas and then
Yeah,
we're going to go down.
it was a
Look,
U.
the
I
big
couldn't find an
guy
F
down
one.
here, he was
Right.
pushing a bike up.
It actually sits like this a bit.
There's nowhere
Yeah.
to paddle back.
That's
Over.
It
cool.
goes up at an angle and then to level it out.
Yeah, I like that.
Sits
I like what you did there. Smart move. Smart move there. Smart move.
Couple of clamps and it's leak free, and then a couple of clamps here and it's perfect, right? Nice and tight to
Yeah.
the C post. And
People fly here, by the way.
Yeah,
But
this is for the BM18.
here too, so just be
I
careful.
see.
yeah, no, I knew.
It's 23 millimeters inside, so I got 22 hose. Pitches over top of the 23.
And then they switch
Oh,
CHP show up.
okay.
Don't let the
Okay.
CHP
Wait, we'll let you go. You gonna head out?
because look, there's no police department. So
Yeah, I
the
saw it.
people from Weaver View come here or the CHP.
Those guys look like they're driving away. Yeah, I
He
gotta
had
wrap
something
it
they're
up.
going somewhere.
I gotta wrap this up myself. You obviously guys can see on here, but I gotta get going.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up early. I gotta do the same.
Take care.
I hate going to the train with the car.
I'm thinking to myself,
Y'all have a good night.
I'm just dead on the fucking sofa.
All right,
Yeah.
Paul. Have a good night.
Have a good night,
Right
guys.
Farzoozle, have a night. Kirby, night.
Hey, drive safe there, Tan.
Yeah, Leo Tan, have a good night.
Have a good night, Leo and Tan.
No, we have no shortage of Ukrainians.
Yeah, I
Hey,
wonder
no
where they're
heavy
going.
partying, you two. No wild
Yeah.
animals.
Yeah, exactly.
Good night, little John.
Good night, little John.
Good husky bird.